shall be preached in all the world as you witness all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113. Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
And now for the reading of the daily newspapers.
Pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome back. If you're just joining me, locked on to the Street 919 FM, this is your Titans of Democracy, and it's Bacchanal Friday, yes. So as we get into our online papers for today, Friday, the 11th of September 2020, in the Express headlines, perfect TKR. Well done, fellas, congratulations. Cops acted fairly. AG Bayside got same treatment as HDC. I'm not making out that word. I'll try and open up this. So I need to get into that story and see what's going on. So as we get inside, awesome display, boys. Congratulations followed yesterday as Trinbago Knight Riders TKR secured their fourth championship title of the Hero Caribbean Premier League CPL, held at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, Taruba. TKR's owner, Bollywood megastar Shah Rukh Khan, lauded players such as Lenny Simmons, Darren Bravo, Kieron Pollard, and Dwayne Bravo, as well as TKR's coach Brendan McCullum, after TKR clinched their fourth CPL title. Congratulations, guys. Electrician charged with murder of Venezuelan lover. Pre-sale electrician Calvin Badhadu has been charged with the murder of his estranged lover, Venezuelan mother, Joana Diaz Sanchez. Badhadu, 35, of Santa Clara Road. Hold on, let me get in quickly. Of Santa Clara Road appeared in a virtual hearing before Couva Senior Magistrate Christine Charles yesterday. He was not called to plead to the charge laid by WPC Night of Homicide Region 3. 4 COVID deaths, 110 new cases reported. The COVID-19 death toll jumped again yesterday, this time with 4 additional deaths being recorded. The Ministry of Health reported 1 death in its morning update. Hold a sec. Right, 1 death in its morning update and 3 more fatalities yesterday evening. 2 of the patients were elderly males with comorbidities. 1 was an adult male with comorbidities, and the other an adult male with no known comorbidities. The death toll from the virus now stands at 43. Oh boy. I saw HDC residents get warnings too. Attorney General Faris Alwari said yesterday he was present when the police warned residents of a Housing Development Corporation HDC complex to observe the law. You have to excuse me this morning. The story stopped abrupt and I have to get it. Right. To observe the law without arresting anyone, behaving in the same manner as they handled the Bayside Towers incident. Wassa levels up following heavy showers. Several consecutive days of heavy rains in parts of the country were a curse for those who were flooded, but it's been a blessing to water provider Wassa. Arima man charged with murdering his neighbor. Wayne Batiste is scheduled to appear before an Arima magistrate on yesterday, charged with murdering his neighbor Adolphus David on September 3rd. Tunapuna man charged with beating woman with fan. A Tunapuna resident, Vijay Seth, was granted bail in the sum of $10,000 when he appeared before Magistrate Nalini Singh at the Tunapuna Magistrates Court. Ganja activist arrested at Trin City home. A 47-year-old marijuana activist is in police custody after being arrested for allegedly having 435 grams of marijuana at her home. Also, this is what my brother was talking about. Gary schools citizens on public versus private spaces. Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith is responding to widespread concern and comment over his statement on Wednesday that it was difficult for his officers to... Where is it? For his officers to intervene in the Bayside Towers pool party involving more than 40 young people on Sunday. Yes. Bolt of lightning beheads church statue. So these are some of the stories that are making way in the Express at this time. Over to the Newsday. Light pole threatening Lasaiva roadworks removed. Okay. NCIC mourns Owen Batiste. Rowley, CPL has lifted TNT's spirits. BHP's Invictus resumes drilling off North Coast. Nation first hopes to rebuild TNT. Beckles hands over house keys in Point Fortin. Man arrested for non-payment 3 years after he paid $1,000 fine. DLC unhappy over lag in updates for COVID-19 patients' families. Repatriation of ISIS refugees trial set for November. Ex-counselor, I was never the center of any police investigation. Teen among 14 arrested in a police dragnet. Special flight from TNT to Miami on Saturday. MP bar owners, COVID-19 rules on private parties too vague. Tunapuna man accused of beating woman with fan on $10,000 bail. Hunt on for wounded bandit who robbed off-duty cop in Palmis. Simmons Bravo lead TKR to 2020 Hero CPL title. Ganja activists held during police raid. Griffith seeks clarity on COVID-19 laws for private parties. 40 people now dead from COVID-19. Well, this would have been before the other 3 were announced. 50 COVID-19 cases in Tobago. JCC wants full procurement proclamation. We pay partners with MasterCard for regional e-payment deal. And these are some of the stories that are making way in the news day at this time. So, in The Guardian, headline in The Guardian, take that. Truth about home of football. A financial trail of secret Panama deals, a hidden Panamerican bank account, and a hefty CONCACAF loan no one had an inkling about are just some of the things unearthed during a 1.5-year-long Guardian media investigation into the affairs of the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association, TTFA, under the tenure of former President David John Williams between 2015 and 2019. Four more die of COVID-19. 4 more people have died of complications related to COVID-19 as confirmed by Ministry of Health yesterday. Pandy, Public Health Ordinance favors privileged. Bar Association wants to return to sense of normalcy. Truth about the home of football. Trini remembers how lateness saved him in 9/11 attacks. Cuba man in court for murder of Venezuelan woman. Help flows for penal family. Elderly dad falls sick in U.S., seeks urgent exemption. Kamla, win and inspiration to all. Take that, which is the headline that I'm seeing on The Guardian. Griffith, officers will continue to act within the law. Behavioral therapist recommends timeout for better you during and beyond COVID-19. Man with no driver's permit pleads guilty hitting cop with car. Natuk, UNC, MSJ, pool party shows different strokes for different folks. UNC group chat gets race-related correction from Obika. Suicide, depression on the rise in youngsters. Police empty-handed on the raid at ex-councillor's business. Scrap metal thieves strike in Maruga. And these are some of the stories that are making way in the Guardian, the Express, and the Newsday at this time. Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, good.
Hey, morning, Jen.
Morning, Miss Felix. I'm sure you're listening. Morning to all the 91.9 male and female warriors. Mr. Chancellor Guru, Mother Tanapuna, to my Golden Girls. And a shout out to Daniel and his mom, Jennifer Williams, out in Aruka. Ardent listeners at 91.9. A young guy, yeah? And the radio will be blasting 91.9, I understand. He and his mom. That's the only thing they listen to, you know, Titans of Democracy. So morning to you all again, Daniel and your mom. Bruce, well, PSA election is on the 23rd of November. It was confirmed yesterday at a General Council special meeting. So to all public officers listening who are PSA members, please get yourself ready to come and vote. You all will guess now because a new normal, so stuff will be all over social media and that forum. So public officers who have been long awaiting this election for PSA, you all have a chance now on the 23rd of November this year to actually do something, to walk the talk. Bruce, this morning I just want to say that reinforce that we need to really be serious with COVID-19. 4 deaths yesterday. And while some people may watch the numbers that have been small in comparison to international countries, 1 death is too much. And we just have a simple thing to do. And this is my opinion. When I look at the whole thing, I would lay this at the feet of the opposition leader. I will tell you why. She would have both before election. She's in charge of 18 constituencies. 18. And being in charge of 18 constituencies when this country started to go in a lockdown from about in March, and we had the medical professionals and the government telling us about the protocols of COVID-19. The opposition leader, including Ms. Kamla Patag-Bisesa, made this thing out as a joke. And if you have 18 constituencies in charge of, and you're the leader of those 18 constituencies, and you're making COVID-19 as if it's not a real thing, that, you know, is a joke.
Yeah.
Don't you expect that those constituents who you're in charge of, who you're so proud of, will say that probably is not serious? When you all openly came out and spoke about face mask wearing is not necessarily. When you all come out openly and speak about sunlight will kill COVID-19, and punching and lime, and you all saying these as leaders in this country, and about to open the borders and get infected, and we will build antibodies. Do you all expect now that certain citizens, especially all the supporters and all the constituents and all the 19 constituencies, is it any wonder why some people, even if there's a law mandating to wear face masks, they ain't wearing it? and they're having it down under the chin and all kind of nonsense. So I put the blame at your feet because you all had taken it seriously and stood up for the government at the time. All the 18 constituencies and the rest of the country would have realized this thing is serious because the opposition stand up against it. So I am saying this morning, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, just as you lost 9 elections, you have failed again when it comes to COVID-19. Not the government, not Dr. Paris Ram, who all want to run all the mouth and say all kind of ill things. All you failed, Dr. Tim Gopi Singh, Forward Khan, Dr. Khan, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, Wade Mark, and the whole bunch of them. You all failed this country when it comes to COVID-19. And I lay every debt, unfortunately, at your feet, because had you, in my estimation, done differently, these things may have been avoided. And that is my pet peeve this morning on Bacchanal Friday. I am very upset as a citizen in this country that people have to get on like them like this little children. And that is because I believe that the leaders of the opposition party did not take this thing seriously. And as a result of that, this is going on because people say if them is lawyer, them is doctor, and them saying this is a joke, and them this, and then probably it's not real. And this is where we are this morning. So I'm urging the right-thinking citizens of this country, please follow this simple protocol. It will save our lives. It will save your mother, your grandfather, your aunt and your uncle, and the elderly in this country, and the little children who are very vulnerable. Please wear your face mask. If you don't have to be out there, don't be out there. And if you're out there, make sure you're sanitizing, social distancing. Let us get this thing done. This is not politics. This is not politics. This is lives. Our lives, our Indian life is too much to lose. A Chinese life is too much to lose. A African life is too much to lose. A Syrian life is too much to lose. A Venezuelan life is too much to lose. We are human beings at the end of the day. People, let us save lives. Thank you, Bruce.
Talk, come talk with us on the street.
919 FM.
Get interactive with the street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance beat all talk.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's with Dr. Livert. Join him right here on your radio every Monday morning at 9 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livert rather than diet, Dr. Livert has transformed a number of lives. Countrywide is now live on the Street 919 FM every Monday from 9 a.m. Tune in this Monday and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livert on 919 FM this and every Monday at 9 a.m. It's time that you live.
Levette HFB Spa introduces Levette Fit 360 Studio. We now offer static contraction training that studies show is twice as effective at increasing bone density than bone anabolic drugs. In less than 10 minutes, the 1-rep gym workout gets you 10% stronger each session, and you rest more the stronger you get. Eventually, you only work out once every 3 months and continue to see gains in strength and bone density. The future of fitness is here. Get fit, stay fit. Levette. Call now 674-5015 and get your first workout free.
This Sunday on the sidelines, we have the present and the past on either side of halftime. First up, we chat on the phone with Terry Fenwick to see what he's been up to during the pandemic. Then, in hour number 2, on the 39th anniversary of becoming the lightweight champion of the world, we get on the phone with Claude Noel to relive that historic feat. Claude Noel. Join us this Sunday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the street 919 FM as we live in the present and in the past on the sideline. 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 On the sideline.
Babe, you fell asleep? All right, I'm going, okay? Bye.
No. Yeah. So what are you doing tomorrow?
Get that talk to your girl until you fall asleep experience with Digicel. You asked for it. Now here it is. All our new Digicel 30-day prepaid plans come with unlimited Digicel talk. No contracts, no surprise charges. Sign up today, forget about it. New Freedom prepaid 30-day plans, only from Digicel.
Enagic changed your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday at 9:05 to 9:55 a.m. right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Jason Thomas, and this is the 6 a.m. headlines on the Street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, the Prime Minister congratulates TKR on CPL win. COVID-19 fatalities climb to 43, with 4 deaths in 24 hours. Caribbean Airlines to operate Port of Spain to Barbados flight on Sunday, and internationally, WestJet cancels Canadian flight because of a mass dispute with child. Those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Details of these stories coming up in our 7 a.m. news. I am Jason Thomas. Do have a good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Let me say good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Bruce.
How are you this morning, my dear?
I'm great, and I'll be greater just a while from now. Well, let me say good morning to everyone. Good morning to Tobago. I hope you're locked on and listening this morning. So I say good morning. Before I do anything or say anything, let me just thank Rowley Jr. and I think his daughter for assisting yesterday in dropping off some stuff for me to Moruga.
Everything was legit with the individual?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I spoke with him. He spoke with him too. And everything was left for Miss Bernard to handle after. So he's going to clean the entire yard properly. And then we'll proceed to drop off the materials. And then, speaking with Rowley Jr., we'll get the labor in gear. So everything is on stream for Miss Bernard in Moruga, and the completion, or how would you put it, of her home. So Titans of Democracy and our callers and listeners again continue to help. Let me say good morning to Rita. Rita called me yesterday and we had a long talk. And I sense and I get that feeling that Rita was afraid to call me, but Rita, darling, I want to thank you last evening, Rita in New York, in the United States of America. Let me say good morning to all of foreign listeners, viewers, callers, all of you. And I know that you depend on us on mornings to come here and give you all the information, give you a little laughter and so on. So, you know, by that I'm kind of triggered. So let me say good morning to all of you.
I know, see why you couldn't sing it.
Right.
I got to open this on my laptop and send it to you.
I think I get it to know.
You get to go?
Yeah, I went into my gallery and, right.
Yeah. Right.
But before I go into anything at all, I saw a story yesterday. Well, I saw a Facebook or somebody sent it to me. I can't remember how, but I saw this yesterday and I read it. But while reading it, I started to feel so upset. Let me say good morning to Juliet. Good morning to Dane, good morning to Google, good morning to Sherma, Tallman. Good morning to all of you guys. And sometimes in life, it may not be the truth or factual, but reading the story made me feel very, 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 very sick. Never give up. And I'm reading this today for persons like myself, persons like Miss Bernard, persons like Kevin, and there are persons out there who we may not have been able to touch. To the lady who called and sent me some WhatsApp messages and asked Miss Tunapuna to pray for, I say good morning to you. And yesterday was a bit busy for me, so I couldn't return no calls. When I reached home, I was extremely tired. But the heading says, never give up. I was abandoned by my mother at the age of 7 months and started living with my father and stepmother. My stepmother was mean. I endured all manner of maltreatment. She meted at me. Sometimes I went hungry for days. She would so starve me that I would be seeing death. On one occasion, I was very hungry that I had to eat our dog's leftovers food. Our neighbor's son caught me eating the dog's leftover food. Iba and Igas. And he told his mother, who later that evening invited me to her house and asked me if what her son said was true. I was so terrified that I begged her not to tell my stepmother, because she will kill me if she knew that I ate the dog's leftover instead of throwing it away. The woman wept and promised to give me food every day without my stepmother's knowledge, a promise she kept till we left the compound. As if starving me was not enough punishment, my stepmother flogged me mercilessly until I would faint at times. She would also apply pepper in my vagina, eyes, armpit, and neck, tie me up and abandon me in one of the toilets for days without food. Despite all these experiences, I was bright academically and was loved and favored by God and people. I knew that the only way to escape was to achieve educational success, and I did. So, she's saying to herself, congratulations to the latest barrister in town. All those trusting God for extraordinary favor, receive it in Jesus' name. And she said, share to bless someone. Whether it's just a fictitious story or what, I read it with tears in my eyes. You know why? I think I started to tell you all something here and I stopped. While we started to deal with Miss Bernard's issue, a gentleman called me from Grenada, and I'm sure he's listening. Told me he's Trinidadian, but he went to Grenada because his parents are Grenadians. And when he explained or expressed to me the treatment as a big man, 40 years that he's experiencing, because he's a little bit, he's not 100%. I had no other choice but to sit and listen to him for almost half an hour. They would turn off the internet, put it on whenever they feel like. He talking to me, tell me under the house, because if they hear him talking to anybody, it's an issue, and from one thing to the other. And I want to say this morning and touch some of you mean and wicked parents and step-parents. I've heard many stories, and I always thank God that my father died, but I didn't grow with a stepmother. My mother fought very hard to make sure that her children had what they needed. It wasn't like that with everybody. But I'm fortunate and I'm very happy. And I pray long and hard, and I quarrel sometimes with my other half to say, be careful when you're going out there to do things. Because whatever you pick up and you bring it home, both of us will be history. Who will look after Isaiah? Isaiah is a baby. 10 years for me is a baby.
Sure, right.
And I continue to ask and beg and plead to be mindful and to be responsible. And when I read this story, I said to myself, Lord, I'm asking you to keep me as strong as possible so that Isaiah can grow into a big man where he can handle himself. On too many occasions, we see the treatment and the ill treatment of children by way of fathers, mothers, and stepfathers or stepmothers. Reading this, I saw nothing about the father. And she started off, I was abandoned by my mother at the age of 7 months and started living with my father and stepmother. Where's the father in all of this? I could never see or understand you having a child. Aren't you the provider of the home? And my child is being ill-treated in that way that a neighbor had to hide and give her food every day. And she must be wondering how she ain't dead yet. And she'll continue to apply more pressure. These are things happening in society on a daily basis. You know what irks me too? When I see children on the street, one begging, and secondly, own way. Growing up, and I used to be mad with my mother. I couldn't go nowhere, I run away twice. Because I want to know why I can't be like the other friends, going here, there, and everywhere. But you know now, I understand why that protective behavior was upon all what it was all about. I have given my boys and their space. But it says, tell Isaiah, not his own yet. I have to be, and the father even worse. I have to be around you, especially where water is concerned. I have a phobia with that water thing. Now, I would be a little more loose because I realize he can handle himself a bit because he went to swimming classes and so on. But I have that problem. I'm not taking my child and sending my child on any trip with anybody that I'm not comfortable with. No friend or whatever. I never send my children anywhere unless I was there. My mother was the only person I entrusted my children with. And with Isaiah, if my mother couldn't watch Isaiah, as a matter of fact, he never went, or none of my children ever went in any nursery or anything. My mother fought hard to see about Isaiah until he was big enough to go to school. And my sons. I have to go anyway. They all have to take turn and watch him. Come home, all of them, you know. Take turns to watch him. And today, I always say, I try hard. I go, if I have the time, only bring them now. I go very line with them. I have that serious phobia because I feel my address will change to number 1 Golden Grove Road for my children and grandchildren. How can you beat a child so badly that the child wants to faint or faint away? How can you not give this child food to eat? When you see 9 o'clock reach, as we going mad, I need to get something to eat for my breakfast. I am not lying to nobody. I tell them, Lord, I see people fast and pray and fast. I would pray, but to fast, oh gosh, I have to fight for that discipline. When you see 11:30 leading to 12, I must know something, whether I see the time, yes or no. Are you hungry, headache? How you cannot feed a child so that this child have to go to the dustbin or have to go to the dog food to eat? But for you all who are friends with me, you can go on my Facebook page and I'll show you there the picture of the two.
Oh, Taisa?
Yes, this is her when she was a child, and this is her today.
Damn.
And I'm sure she will relate that story to her parents, to her children, as a parent, if she have any. And I'm sure they will not be treated in that manner.
Sharon, remember a couple of years ago I was giving you this story with my second son, the same one that was come here? Yeah. Tell me and do me what you want. Not my children.
So, with that being said, I couldn't not read this story here this morning for you all to hear, understand. It's on my Facebook page. You can see there, you can read it. Because today's Bacchanal Friday, but sometimes it's be a Bacchanal with a difference. And let me just see. When you're doing something wrong, don't blame other people for your stupidity. You're doing something wrong and stupid, don't blame other people for that. Because if you don't have common sense, you could look it up and see how to get it. But don't want to blame other persons. And don't make me always scapegoat. Because I tell people, I could stand up, I'm one top, could spin on my bottom real good. And as I always say, and tell people, I don't interfere with nobody. I just go about my business. But when you see you want to make me your business and interfere, I could go the distance. I could take you on head on. Because I have endurance like that. I ain't stopping until I reach where I want to reach. So I just tell people, just be careful and tread cautiously with me. Because I don't interfere with nobody. But mind you, when I start, I'm going down to the end. So if you know you have no good endurance, and your preparation is not good enough for me, don't interfere with me. So for your stupidity, you have to pay the price for your stupidity. Don't accept anything else but that. And don't try to use nobody as a scapegoat for your stupidity. I leave that right there. All you know is drop my words when I'm ready. So I'm dropping it. And whoever garden it fall in, let it grow. Because I don't business about nobody. I am here by the grace of God, not man. If I was here by the grace of man, bet your bottom dollar dead long time. So I do business. All right? So Trinidad and Tobago, we need to mind people business a little bit this morning. I come to mind the business. Today I'm minding the business. Because somebody sent it to me. And I go in and put it up. I play in it. It is not me who made the video or who did the recording. I just got it and I am playing it just as it is. Because you know, plenty of them just tape me and the program, take out what they want and play back. So, do so. Go like so sometimes. I don't know where this was. I don't know when it was. But I know I go in and play it. But before I play it, I want you to give me a call and tell me what part of the world are you calling from, what part of Trinidad, what part of Tobago. We're doing a roll call. Call me on 342-0081, 342-0081, 771 1791 771 1791 or
718-874-3860. That's 718-874-3860.
remember they tell you that 466 will tell somebody say it was working.
Check and see.
Check and see before you call it out. I'm going back again. In the wrong keyboard. Right. So call me. I'm doing my roll call. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. And
Good morning. Hello, how are you?
Have a blessed day.
Thank you. Come on, guys. Call me up. I came to several of your houses and collected your donation. Call me up. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning. Overseas line. Overseas line. Caller, good morning. Overseas line. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
And Bruce.
Morning.
Orlando in the house.
Hey, what's going on? Talk to me on your phone. Chigon. Okay, all right. All right.
Everybody just making the roll call.
Right. Mrs. Crosby?
Good morning. Well, you know where?
Right. But so you're locked on, eh?
Yes.
Nice. Good. All right.
Right.
Excellent. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Miss Sharon Felix.
Morning.
I'm calling you from 466 number. So we're Trace, locked in all the time, listening.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon. I'm
Morning.
locked on and listening.
Thank you very much. Because you see, they say we have 12 callers. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Thank you, thank you. Wake up, wake up. Good morning. Caller, good morning. Caller, woo, caller, good morning.
Next morning, Sweetie Pie and Brucey.
Hi, Sweetie Pie.
Diego is locked on, but I'm hooked on Facebook, honey.
Thank you, darling.
Welcome. You'll be safe.
All right, honey. Overseas line. Mr. Napuna? I need the person.
She said she'd say morning, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix.
Good morning.
Paradise has locked on.
Zilta.
I've been trying to get you. For
I
days
saw the
now.
missed call last night, but again,
Yes.
I couldn't return no call last night. I was too tired.
I will call you when you leave the station.
All right, no problem.
Okay, have a blessed day.
All right,
Love you.
Overseas line caller.
Hi, good morning, Sharon.
Morning. Where you calling from?
Canada, it says Audra.
Audra. Audra, call, Mike. What going on?
Nice to hear you guys.
Thank you.
Bruce.
Morning, morning.
Okay, darling.
All right, take care.
Okay, honey. Let me say good morning to Foreign TTB, to Teresa Conliff, to Ingrid Yates. Caller, good morning. All right, I lost you there. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon and Bruce.
Good morning.
Barak in the house, locked on and listening.
Thank you very much.
Bless.
Miss Barakpo, I'm missing you, you know. Miss Barakpo, God called me and sent me a little message now. So I will tell you what to do. Oh, God. Caller, good morning.
Sharon and Bruce, good morning.
Good morning.
Point Water is in the house.
Thank you so kindly.
You're welcome.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Bruce.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, this is Juanita.
Hi, Juanita. How are you
Locked on and
doing?
listening.
Nice. Thank you.
Locked on and listening.
Thank you so much. Juanita Nesbitt, boy. All right, so Miss Porter Spain North, St. Anne's West is locked on. Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Oh, blessed love to you, Miss Sharon Felix.
Girl, I must apologize. My phone lost.
I know.
Girl, I know.
It
lost. Girl, it lost charge. It overworked.
Yeah.
So you got through, right?
Yeah, before I time.
All right, good.
Nice,
so
excellent. God bless you all,
Nice.
So I tell Bika yesterday, so I locked on ID number 13. Mr. Bruce Wayne, love and blessed love to the Titans.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning. All right, not there. Lost that call. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Calling from Manningsville.
I mean, understand that.
All they're calling from Manningsville.
Yeah,
Manningsville. Bruce, check your phone.
Okay, will do.
All right, thanks.
All right. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Miss Felix.
Morning. Security guard.
Morning.
Yes, Miss Felix.
What going on?
Are they hanging in?
Right. Everything good?
Yeah, I take a day today. I'm tired, so I listen to you as usual. So I tell call because I hear you have only 12 people, so I ain't not going on. I said, man, I'm out a little bit.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Ooh. Overseas caller, good morning.
Good morning. I don't know if I got through before, so I'm calling back.
Oh, it was you, Teresa.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much for calling.
So good morning to you. Good morning to Brucey darling. Good morning, everybody, and Toronto in the house. Okay.
Thank you very much. You see, Audra jump out, Teresa.
Yeah, I heard Audra.
Right. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thank you
You
very
guys
much.
take care. Love everybody.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
ma'am.
Well, I'm saying happy birthday going out to Michael O'Connor from his uncle Nigel O'Connor. Happy birthday to you, my friend.
My dear Louise. You know.
Where you get that from?
Which one?
You just remind me of my mother.
My dear Louise?
With this, my mother just go to this station on Flow. This old school station. And watch Are You Being Served. Remember Are You Being Served?
Yes, of course.
I in my room
Hello?
and hearing this woman laughing out to the top. Weak.
All right, so I've seen Sawa in the house, Golconda in the house, Massachusetts is in the house, Lawrence R. Gibbs, blessed and wonderful day to the presenters, staff, and all listeners. Follow the origin of this virus and know who is the cause as the Father sits high and watch. It reminds me of Moses and his stubborn-hearted people. Thank you very much, Lawrence. Delicia Casa, Verna Jones, New Grant. Good morning to Jamelia Hazelan Reed Cato, Joanne King, Mova. Good morning to Sharon Bruce call for Lodge Play, call from Lodge Place. Who is this here? Vera Stewart Williams, good morning. Anne-Marie Remy Charles and Heather, Patricia Marilyn and Sharon. Tanya Hunt Johnson from Grandy. UK is this? Sally Gale McNeil O'Connor from the UK. Adolphus Elborn, Evron Andrew. All right. Leonard Campbell, Rebecca Rosetta, Donna Walcott, Brunel Lewis, Jacqueline Benjamin, Glenda Bruce, Ansel Coward, a.k.a. Village, Nicole Graves, Prover Mitlan, Lisa Peter King, good morning to you, love, Jennifer Maloney, Christopher Laptis. Right, so that's that on Facebook. Steve Herman Lewis, Stephanie Formula Edwards, Herman Lewis, I said that already, Gloria Ennis, Eric Wheeler. Oh gosh, there's so many of you all. I want to say good morning to, trying to give everybody a little shout out. But good morning to everybody. Taking roll call today because we had 12 people. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Yeah, and I know 12 people. Huh? This is Susan. This is Spiceman wife. Listen every morning, just so, but I listen. Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, 12 people. And thank for the good that it does for everybody.
Thank you so much, my dear. Right. And we also on YouTube, Street live stream. Guys, I want you not to be selfish. Let me see the love pour. Let me see how much love you love this program and Bruce and I. I'm asking you on the Facebook page to share the live with your friends, with your family. Just go to the bottom and click where you see share on the Facebook. Send it. Just press share, and it will go to all your persons in your profile. Just press share. Everybody on that right now. If we have 297. If you press share, we'll double that.
Yep.
So press share, everybody now. That's the exercise. You see today? Today I come to prove some people wrong. And today I want to show people the strength of this program. Hear what? Everybody right now at this time, I want you. Good morning, Elma King, long time. Share this live right now, everybody. Everybody. On YouTube, let me say good morning to Jillian Christopher, Sean Charles, Leonard Daniel Agard, Hollis Antwine, Ernest Church, Tracy Graves, Lisa, Arita Gabriel. Good morning to you, darling. Roll Green, Shedley Jimenez, Marva Jones, John Ned, Aileen John, Marva Jones, I don't know if I said it already, Kathleen Dan Clare, Prunella Chance, Louise Francois, Rudy, or Rude Trudy, or Trude, or however, Eden Thomas, William McLeod, Genevieve Derby, Nestor Richards, Iris Raymond, Stephanie Medina, Marian Edwards, Corey McEwen, Leo Jacob, good morning to you, love, Anthony Reynal, Mighty Ben Johnson, Jennifer Julian, good morning to all of you.
Mighty Ben Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Renner.
I don't know. Steve Davis, Claudette Alexander. Good morning to all of you. All right? So on your YouTube, share it in your WhatsApp groups. Go on the YouTube, you're on the YouTube, and press share and share it in your WhatsApp group. And on Facebook, if all of you press share, simple, just press share. Everybody on this page here will be able to double the amount of viewership we have. I want to prove a point today. Michael Kuto, good morning to you, a.k.a. It's Out. Josanne Baptiste, Donna Hosford, Steve Davis, Bacchanal 1, good morning to you, and everybody. Well, I like real Bacchanal, and I could make it and get out it good. I just tell people,
teach me now.
Leave me where you find me.
When I start my Bacchanal, I just start to use choice words after a while.
No, you could use choice words, but you have to use it wisely. So Trinidad and Tobago, they send me this. I don't know who sent me, where it come, what they send it for. But all I could tell all you is for us to mind our business sometimes. And I'm talking to my PNM people here this morning. Caller, good morning.
A pleasant good morning to you, my
Good morning, singing Francine. How are you?
I am wonderful, thank God. And a pleasant good morning to my brother Bruce.
Morning.
Listen, today's Bacchanal Friday, right? I don't like Bacchanal, but I have to give it this one. Because since yesterday, I'm ready for you. You getting on like if this prime minister is yours alone.
Of course.
But he belonged to me and Brother Bruce and Sister Jenny and Mother Tunapuna and all of we too.
But if all you don't want to claim it, die
But
all
I
you.
can't believe this. Don't even open your mouth, don't say nothing.
Nothing about him.
Listen to me very carefully. When I talking about him, don't say a word but your prayers. He belonged to me long time before he was Prime Minister. It's just that I ain't tell everybody because I don't like my business on the street. But I love him more than you. So don't try that. I am so proud of him.
Yes, really.
And you see when he has that little lamb, he remind me of Jesus. Look here, let me tell you, we are the flock, and he takes care of his children. Let us continue to pray for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say openly to Minister Cox, you know, she came through so quickly and so efficient with the grant for us, the artists. Because people don't really care about us, you know.
Girl crazy stopped in front of my place and tell
They
me,
don't
girl,
care about us. Let me forget everybody else. I talk about me. Let me tell you something. They only care about us when we have a hit out there. And the day you see we don't have nothing out there, even if we have something and they don't want to push it, it's with a catch. They don't care if we live or dead. They want we to vote for them. I'm talking about the Tuco people now. And they wouldn't even call to see if you have a right to go to the savannah to vote for them. They don't care. You see, I have a Calypsonian. Calypsonian don't like Calypsonian. Let me tell you something. We don't like each other. And when we get somebody that care about us, we have to care back for them and to keep praying for them. Oh, Lord, God bless him and his entire cabinet. A special good morning to Mr. Chance. I would love to meet Mr. Chance one day. Such a very, very nice person. And my representatives up here. Mrs. Regis, good morning. I'm showing off today, you know.
I'm leaving here.
I'm showing off, you know. Anyway, I'm done. Somebody is trying to get in. You all have a blessed day. I love you all.
You too.
And I love what Jenny said this morning, as usual. The people better get up and do what they have to do in November on that date. I would like her to call back in and repeat it because some people were still sleeping. You understand? All right. Have a blessed day. We love you all.
Thank you, my dear.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Caller. Oh, I think I lost that other caller. Guys, call me back. But, good morning to Stephen Howard. Thank you so much, Stephen. You have been our marketing personnel outside of Trinidad and Tobago in the U.S., in Massachusetts. He has been pushing this program all over the world. Caller, good morning. Caller, listen to me.
Good morning, Michelle Phoenix.
Yes, my friend boy. Load on your PC.
I'm locked in from Grenada.
Load on your PC. Load on the PC a little bit. Right. Good. And listen to me on the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm locked on from Grenada.
What going on?
Hey there.
How things? Talk to me.
Well, things okay so far. Basically, my parents are here at the moment, as I told you the last time.
Mm-hmm.
The very same thing I talked about this morning, the starving part. I could tell you that that particular person who was staying by that I didn't tell her about in Valencia, she actually was starving me, giving me moringa tea and tricks when I was going to White Up in Valencia back in 2018, January, February, March, 2018. right? So basically, I had to deal with that situation. When I couldn't take it no longer, not even quite much, but more January, February, I now moved into the apartment, and that was my mother's friend. My mother spoke of him who went to school later in Bates, in Sunday Valley. Some years back. And I take it now that this woman was trustworthy, in my opinion. This is what my mother told me. Not knowing that the woman decided that one night of February 7th, it was 2018, that she would not give me no dinner. Now, this woman is a teacher, teaching at Bates Memorial High School in Sunny Valley. Plus, does piano lessons on the side every Wednesdays and Thursdays after school hours. So, what 6:30 she talk about 6:30, reached the mall 8 o'clock it her. Because I had the privilege to go to her music lessons, so I won't just make up stories this morning.
But I don't want you to call any names of persons or areas or so on.
Yeah, I'm not calling her name really, but she basically gave me a lot of ill treatment. I could call my school clothes for white. It was not even staying in my shirt or my pants. Every day I had to be asking permission to go outside of the classroom to fix my shirt or my pants, because it was coming out every minute. So anybody would realize that I was understaffed, even coming to school. Right? When I couldn't take it no more to my mother, well, here's the situation. If I could get out by the end of February 2018, I'd be glad. So happened that my mother was coming in now on a plane to Trinidad to see me. And the woman inside now, that particular morning, I dressed for school. The woman wouldn't allow me to go outside. Had me tell me a set of stupidness. Won't give me the keys that she normally give me when I go to school to lock up the apartment, though. She decided to stay home. In a work uniform and talking to somebody on the cell phone, telling me at the same time, yeah, you're going to go out the gate, but I have some questions to ask you. And because I didn't answer it, she was like, who are you talking to on the phone? I said, who I was talking to on the phone? I will not tell you who I was talking to on the phone before I came outside of the apartment. So apparently she overheard me talking to my mother on the cell phone. And it so happened that my father had called afterwards. And she told me that as from today, you will not come back to this apartment. You're going to school this morning without anything to eat. And secondly, you're not going to get our keys to lock up the what do you call that, apartment gate, the one that they have in the center? Yeah, the walking gate here. So I had no keys, neither for the apartment, neither for the gate, which I normally have on a daily basis when she goes to work. Well, this happened when my mother reached, and I went up the road and find somebody to get my mother to come, and my mother had to demand her to tell her, well, this very night my son has to get all these things out of your apartment, whether you like it or not, because you didn't give him no school clothes. You didn't give him no school clothes for the next day to change. He turned up into 7 o'clock that night. I was still in school clothes, yeah. And my mother said, well, you have to pack up everything. She said, I'll pack up everything by 7:30. My mother said, I'm getting arrangement with somebody to come and pick me up from my son, get down to your apartment and collect everything that night. And that's how I got out.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. And yeah, because that lady treated me very badly. And she goes around the place, saying that, I can remember before I left, she said that I'll make life harder for you, that everywhere you go, you'll have to be moving in chair. Yeah. Those were her last words that morning.
But how old are you?
Give me the keys.
How old are you now?
32 years old.
Okay. And where are you? You are in Grenada?
Yeah, I'm in Grenada now. But I wasn't not always in Grenada. I was in Trinidad from 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Or just basically moving from place to place, yeah. She had claimed, and it so happened like what she claimed happened to pass, yeah. Between 2016 to 2019, you know? Yeah. So, 2019, the top of the 2019, I was working with this particular people, and then I got fired because I told him, man, that my chest was hurting me. Generally, my chest was hurting me because I was working as a laborer, and I told him my chest hurting me, and could you give me some options? Either pay me to the health clinic that is closest to where I was working. The man said, I don't care. Big man, who I would have looked at as a father. Say, I don't care. Okay. Then my lunch bag happened to fall on. The man started to take offense to that. Why did the lunch bag fall on for? And the man said, then he demanded the workers, telling the workers that, make sure that after 60 bids, otherwise he's not coming in my vehicle. So, just like that, eh? Okay. But remember, you not have a chest pain and a back pain at the same time. Which I thought was kind of severe. I could remember the chest was paining my chest was burning, I should say, inside. I was having difficulty breathing. And the man still had the audacity to tell me, walk, continue to walk still, you know. Yeah. After all, I talked to him silently and quietly from everybody else. He still tell me to push walk still. Well, I had no choice. I had to push walk still. But the chest was still hurting me. Even more intense. So eventually, the man told me, well, this is the situation, you'll be fired from work. That happened April 26 last year. I only started talking to the man April 2018. I didn't even make a year. The man fired me April 26, 2019 last year. All because of a chest pain.
Well
All
done.
because of I needed to go to a claim that he refused to. Either give me money to go or chop me to go.
Well, listen, we normally talk, so I have to take some more calls.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for calling. And we'll continue to talk. Yeah?
Yes.
All right, my dear. So have a good day today.
All right. You too.
All right, dearie.
Thanks again.
Okay.
All right.
When we feel thing bad with us, and when we feel we could do wickedness and get away. So let me say again to all of you on the Facebook, good morning, and on the YouTube channel, good morning. It's 6:50. We're getting ready for news in a while. But, so when we come back, I will play the thing for all, you know. Yeah, it's bacchanal up inside of here. Somebody, but how that come out, I don't know. If you have a Zoom meeting, I'll tell them Zoom meeting is safe. 101 shares. Guys, only share the live now. Those Zoom meetings are not safe. I know they don't understand that. So, when we come back, I'm going to play it. And then remember at 7:35, we have Heritage segment for you. All right? So Trinidad and Tobago, we're getting ready for the news. I'll take some calls on the phones that are provided for you to do so. Call 342-0081, 771-1791.
So we have the 466,
Yes.
466-5391. And if you're calling from the U.S. and anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860.
We could take about
Good
two
morning.
calls. Good morning, caller.
Sharon? Sharon?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Bruce. First time caller. I'm calling from French Port, Tobago. You have a blessed day.
Thank you very much.
Okay, honey. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So, thank God it's Friday. Oh, God, I could go take a little... I'm feeling for a little salt.
Flavor birthdays today.
Happy birthday, Flavor. Today is what? The 11th? Oh, gosh, just now is my son own. Oh, Lord. Caller, well, I done giving me birthday already, so... Caller, good morning. Nothing else.
Good morning, Michelle.
Morning.
Morning to Bruce. Morning. This is Steve from Supplier, listening to you as usual.
Thank you so much.
Actually, I'm going to work evening to us, so I'm home listening to you.
Thank you. Okay, love.
All right. Enjoy your day.
Yes.
Love you.
Love you too.
Spain is locked on.
Spain, So let me say good morning to, well, it might be afternoon, but in the UK, all our UK listeners, all, plenty. Canada, New York City, Brooklyn, Maryland, all over the US of A. Good morning to all of you in the Caribbean, all of you, good morning. And especially Tobago, love you so much.
I was told Tobago, it's like Signal Hill in the house. Preston, buddy, morning.
Papa, good morning, Mount St. George. So, guys, we're going to the ads, then the news, we come back. Do not shift your dial. Please share the live. Do not be selfish. Yes. All right?
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Here, all you're listening to the Tobago Heritage Festival radio drama series, the Bacchanal Suite. Tune in to listen to the drama until Friday, September 11th. This week, one set at Kankalang with Martha, Cuthbert, Denise, and Philbert. Tune in at 7:35 a.m. for the Crooked Common Law. Find out what really happened to Martha. The Heritage Radio Drama Series is brought to you by the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited and is supported by the THA and further sponsored by Republic Bank. For further information on this and other heritage activities, please visit the Commission's social media pages using the handle @Tobago Festivals.
Hey, one partner, long time no see.
Yeah, but why see Wi-Fi password, boy?
You serious? Don't be a Wi-Fi. Get the never ask for another Wi-Fi passcode again experience from Digicel. You asked for it. Now here it is. Sign up today. Forget about it and enjoy unlimited data for 30 days. No contracts, no surprise charges. New Freedom prepaid 30-day plans. Only from Digicel.
Rest, relax, rejuvenate, and revitalization healing treatment for both males and females suffering from all aches and pains. A special offer for the month of July for $200. Choose from any one of these treatments: neck and shoulder massage, poor circulation, and arthritic treatment. Contact 336-4935 or 492-7397 for more information.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Oliver S. Clark, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
When it it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the street 919 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Keeping your micro, small, or medium-sized business connected is more important than ever. Whether it's in the office, in the waiting room, or between the aisles, there is a solution for you. Keep yourself and your customers online with unlimited internet and Wi-Fi access, and get 24/7 technical support. With a personalized account manager, there's always someone to advise you as your business grows and your needs change. Starting from $199 per month, pay a year in advance and get 3 months absolutely free with our convenient online and offline payment options. So don't wait. Call us today at 320-8006. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
But wait, who's sending me this text? Hurricane warning, be prepared? Denzel, stop washing the car! A hurricane coming!
Mona, calm down. We just need to prepare. We must stock batteries and candles and charge our emergency lights in case we lose power.
That means we have to arrange a backup supply for Daddy respirator.
Yes, and before the storm hits, we must unplug all our electrical equipment. If we need to evacuate, remember to shut off the electricity at the main panels.
Yes, because you know here there's flood. Come. Let us move the appliances upstairs. Come.
Us, okay.
Wait! Denzel, don't unplug them thing with your wet hand. Yourself.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. TNTech, the power to make it work.
Come talk with us. Real issues, hard talk, real talk on the street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. major newscast on the street 919 FM and online, Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, the Prime Minister congratulates TKR on CPL win. COVID-19 fatalities climbed to 43 with 4 deaths in 24 hours. Caribbean Airlines to operate Port of Spain to Barbados flight on Sunday. And internationally,
WestJet cancels Canadian flight because of mass dispute with child.
And now for the details. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is congratulating the Trinbago Knight Riders on their 2020 win in the Caribbean Premier League. In a video posted to social media, Dr. Rowley praised the team on a hard-fought victory and a sterling winning streak. Other government ministers included Education Minister Dr. Nyan Gatsby-Dolly and Finance Minister Colm Imbut also shared their congratulations. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar also shared warm sentiments on the team's achievement. The Zouks met TKR on the Queen's Park Oval on Thursday morning to close the tournament. After a nail-biting few hours, TKR emerged victorious. This is TKR's fourth CPL championship. In other news, 4 COVID-19 related deaths were recorded on Thursday. The victims were all male, 3 were pre-existing health conditions. This brings the total number of deaths associated with the virus to 43. Meanwhile, 35 additional people have contracted the virus from samples taken during the period August 29th to September 9th. Of this total, 3 refer to persons who were housed at the Police Training Academy and have not been in circulation within the national community. These individuals will transfer to a public health facility for relevant medical care. To date, 2,698 people have gotten COVID-19 in Trinidad and Tobago, with 1,900 active cases. The number of samples sent to the Caribbean Public Health Agency, UWI, and other local sites for testing stands at 26,176. 755 people have been discharged from the hospital. In more news, Caribbean Airlines said it will operate a specially approved flight from Port of Spain to Barbados on Sunday. The airline said in a statement that it is working with the Ministry of National Security to put on a special flight from Piarco International Airport, Trinidad to Grantley Adams International Airport, Barbados on September 13th, where passengers can also make onward connections to other destinations. Persons interested in traveling on this specially approved flight to Barbados may contact Caribbean Airlines Sales and Service Center for booking. Customers are advised to pay attention to the COVID-19 protocols for entry into Barbados. Earlier this week, Minister of Health Terence D'Alsing advised persons who need a negative COVID-19 PCR test to travel to utilize a private lab to acquire one in time frame required. And now for a look at international news with Jason Thomas.
A Canadian flight was cancelled and police were called in because a child was not wearing a mask. The child's father insists that WestJet wanted his 19-month-old to wear a mask, but the baby girl would not stop crying. However, the airline says the issue was not with the infant, who is below the age required to wear a mask, but with the 3-year-old sibling. Tuesday morning's flight 652 from Calgary to Toronto was stopped and all passengers were ordered to disembark. The father said his 3-year-old was eating a snack before takeoff when flight attendants approached him asking that both his children wear a mask. He said he and his wife wore masks. And that was a look at our international news for this morning.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad, Tobago and the Leeward Islands, hot with partly cloudy skies, occasionally becoming cloudy with showers, some of which can become heavy and thundery. Gusty winds and street flooding can be expected in areas under heavy showers. The Windward Islands generally hot and sunny despite a few isolated showers. Tonight will be mostly fair. Seas moderate, waves up to 2 meters, occasionally 2.5 meters in the leewards and open water, less than 1 meter in sheltered areas. It is currently 34 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 32 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And now for a recap of our headlines. The Prime Minister congratulates TKR on CPL win. COVID-19 fatalities climbed to 43 with 4 deaths in 24 hours. Caribbean Airlines to operate Port of Spain to Barbados flight on Sunday, and internationally,
WestJet cancels Canadian flight because of mass dispute with child.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. on the street 919 FM News and online Facebook and YouTube. Stay tuned for Tobago News at 9. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street, 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
Betty Lou have 6 children with Sam, but like neither of them cares a damn. They always fighting, cursing. How you expect those children to grow up if the parents and them don't stop and try to bring up their kids in a proper way and be proud of them in later days? Think about the children. Not later, but now. Think about the children. Not later, right now. Think about the children. Sam don't want to look for work at all. Every cent he had gamble take all. The children crying, Mommy, we hungry. But she going out to run, leaving 6 little children all alone. Well, Sam, he gone to drink and roam. Where is the love, care and attention that children need? Betty Lou, you and Sam better take heed. Think about the children. Not later, but now. Think about the children. Not later, right now. Think about the children.
Yada, 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 yada. Rosemary came down in her nightgown, telling Eunice people's business. Eunice girl. And she husband bit off a big toe. Oh, sweet man does get doggy bone.
Oh Lord, people business.
Come home.
We can't leave it alone. Good morning again to all of you.
Doggy bite off his bunny. It was a bacchanal. It was like carnival.
Yes, Trinidad Tobago on the Wilma Extension listening. It's Bacchanal Friday right up in here. Olia, who do this?
Lord.
Dancing, speak for 7 minutes, please. Yeah, I am. You have to unmute your mic, Mr. Gideon.
My apologies.
Yes.
Olia, Bacchanal up in here. But why this thing making us hum so?
Begins by making reference to my notes.
I know, wait, I can't take that hum, man. I want everybody to hear everything. Can't take that hum, man. Where that come out from? Olia, why only just send me these things? If Olia send me these things, I will play them. And just to let you know, wait, we have to get the hum out. It's 7:11. Guys, you can go on Facebook and find us live there, please, and share the live, and on YouTube, Street live stream. For those of you who do not have a Facebook account, you can find us on YouTube. You getting it?
Yeah.
Right, only hold on. See, that is why you see I can't be here by myself. I'll get in trouble because I want to touch nothing I don't know about. Right, Linda Jackson, everybody, all of you all, good morning, and remember to share the live and send us plenty love and plenty love. Only give me plenty love and strength. You getting through?
I'm waiting for it to come up on the
By the time, let me take a little call. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, sorry, they are trying to get Sharon, but every time I get the number, it's all kind of wrong number I hit.
Well, you're on the radio talking to Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne.
Sharon, good morning, darling.
Good morning.
Fernando East. The day you come by me, like I couldn't find words to say something to you. like I get dotish.
Oh, good. Listen, there's plenty of you all that happened too. And when we drive off, how they laughing.
Yeah, like I don't know what to say. I want to say something, but like I know what to say. Maybe words like it couldn't come to something, couldn't come to me. So I said, I had to get myself in gear and call.
All is well?
Yes, my dear.
Okay, darling.
Keep good. Let me say good morning to my Prime Minister and his government. All the best to all of them.
Yes.
Keep their head above water. And you too, and all the best to the lady from Maruga.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, my dear.
All right, darling.
Talk to you again.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I take off the wrong no. Oh God, Jenny, call me back. I get confused myself. Call me back, Jenny, call me back. No? Oh God, let's go play, don't worry.
How it's big now?
How much minutes it is?
It's 12 minutes, I see it. 12
all right.
Minutes, so.
That ain't nothing.
She gossiping, yeah. She gossiping.
Yes, Jenny.
Morning, Miss Felix. Morning, Bruce. Again.
Morning.
You know, when I hear your voice, we love Bruce, but with you and Bruce, it have a synergy. So when you went there, and Bruce, it don't be seen. So when told it does make it so sweet, we can lie back and say, yes, everything is right in the world again. Is here.
Everything is red in the world again.
Well, we taking anything once it's you. Oh, we love Bruce. Bruce, darling, we love you. You know that. But, you know what is amazing with the people who support UNC now? They're sitting and having so much forums and discussions about why UNC lost the election. And I'm amazed that they're not factoring in that the racist campaign that UNC ran. They're not talking about that, They're showing everything and not saying, the PNM is the worst party and the worst government and the worst this. And look how that party was still able to come and beat the UNC because they ran a propaganda thing talking about corruption. So they always find an excuse because they like to play victim, without really going to the source of the problem. I want to tell them, if all the UNC people listening, all you lost the damn election because all you're too corrupt based on the evidence of things coming out, and because you all ran a racist campaign against persons of African descent. Those are the main reasons. Those studies with Dr. Rowley is not the worst in nothing. The PNM is not the worst in nothing. Because of the PNM, all you're able to have an education that all you didn't stay in the cane field or in the garden working against all your mother and father. Dr. Eric Williams would have instituted education for all. Take all your the garden with all your mother and father, take all your the cane field and make sure all you get education. When the master built the school, it was really schools that was not fit for children to learn. And Dr. Eric Williams and the PNM would have invested money and built proper schools. So when only talking about the PNM and the PNM made you all millionaires with Caroni. All of the stuff was CPF and URP and wasting money. But Caroni was the biggest waste of money. It never make a profit for this country. and it ran billions and trillions of dollars in debt. And you know what? All your parents were still able to get the largest retrenchment settlements in the Caribbean for doing nothing in Caroni. And you all became millionaires. You all got land to do agriculture. You all sell it, became millionaires. And when Point Lisas was open up, you all get work there. You're more millionaires. So don't talk about the PNM being the worst. UNC never gave you all anything, you know. UNC never gave the Indian people in this country nothing. Because there have never been a national party. The People's National Movement has always been a national party for all the benefits. So that's nobody will. Right. But still, I had to get that out the way. And Francis, darling, you're the head of my Golden Girls. You need to call me because I'll check up on my Golden Girls when the day comes. So you need to send a number so we could call. Felix, darling, well, me how much back and I'm only just to
Oh, God, Jenny.
Oh, God, wait now. 23rd of November is election. All you always wanted it. You're coming out and vote. You have to get rid of
Jenny, you're going up for a post? You're going up for a post?
Oh, God, we can talk about it. All right. On the radio, so people know that I do.
All right, okay, good.
Officers come out and vote, please.
Right, okay, good. Right, so Trinidad and Tobago are going and play the bacchanal. All you know, they does mind PNM business all the time. And I just say I ain't interfering, but this one's looking too juicy. All you listen, and it's on my Facebook page. Oh God, already bacchanal sweet.
Over to you, Mr. Hanuman Singh. Speak for 7 minutes, please. Yeah, I am. You have to unmute your mic, Mr. Gideon.
My apologies.
Yes.
Thank you very much for inviting me to participate. I'd like to begin by making reference to my notes, if that's okay with you. Admitting, Kumar, like hundreds of thousands, how disappointed I am in the results as a supporter of the United National Congress, for which I may be condemned, but the Constitution gives me the right of choice, and those who sentence me must respect that choice. Disappointed because it was the second time in a row that my family and I placed our trust in the UNC, and the result was the same. Disappointed that my two daughters were voting for the first time. And although the candidate was successful, the ultimate objective was not achieved. They had great expectations that the UNC will rescue the nation. While I shudder to think what the future holds for them, I am not sure how convincing I can be in their voting preference moving forward. What my generation accepted as a pattern and as a norm, in my case, justification, the young people of today are more informed about the future they want and choices to achieve it. So why did the PNM win? It mounted, in my opinion, a more structured campaign. Its advertising propaganda was far superior to its opponents. Keith Rowley outplayed the UNC in its media space, just like the partnership did in 2015 by snatching every available space on television. When Keith Rowley embraced Brian Manning, he demonstrated a willingness to mend whatever little fences existed with that well-known and respected PNM family. Brian's candidacy represented PNM youth and filtered positively into San Fernando West, and by extension resonated in the rest of the marginal seats. Through Brian, Keith Rowley gave life to Patrick Manning, a powerful candidate in one constituency, I've always said, will always influence voters in another. And so I believe that worked in favor of the PNM. Added to this, Penny Beckles was another powerful candidate. The PNM embraced, the UNC dissed an excellent candidate in Fazal Karim, and this may have impacted negatively the Muslim UNC votes. Apart from academia and stability, Bo Tiwari has credibility. It would seem that he was too powerful for the likes of his political leader. As principal of UWI, St. Augustine, Dr. Tiwari would have presided over the graduation of many in the East-West corridor. His removal in favor of a weaker candidate sent the wrong signal to people in marginal constituencies. Incumbency, as we all know, has the upper hand. It's how we take advantage of it. The PNM named candidates long before the UNC, although the opposition was saying, call the elections now, but it really wasn't ready. And with a short campaign period and COVID as a plank for the PNM, it had the upper hand. Yes, we acknowledge the government started testing patterns, but the mortality figures were low, small, compared to other countries. And if the figure went beyond 7 during the elections, things would have been different. Every time the PNM mounted its virtual platform, it had some UNC scandal to relieve, right or wrong. But Keith Rowley's attack on Kamala and the UNC was lethal, and the rebuttals by the UNC were poor and invariably ineffective. Anita Haynes felt that the PNM's allegation of UNC distancing or distributing old $100 bills was frivolous, and the party didn't have time to deal with that accusation. Kamala helped the PNM when she talked about the use of UTC and NIB funds. It fueled their campaign.
Now, listeners, viewers and callers, I want the likes of Kingsley, Gat Christopher. And you know why I played this morning? I ain't played really because it's Bacchanal Friday, you know. I played because I want some of all you who want to put all your head on a block for Kamala to stamp she heel on all your head to hear members, long-standing members of the UNC, how they are speaking. I'm wondering today if he's going to call the radio station and condemn and cuss. Was it Gideon Hanuman Singh? I want to know if he declare he's a UNC, a member of the UNC. But when I declare I'm a member of the PNM, I'm chastised and called a fanatic. Who is Gideon Hanuman Singh? Huh? I asked a simple question. I'm asking a simple question. Who is that? And he was not ashamed or afraid to declare his position, his affiliation, or anything. But he will not be chastised for that. But Sharon Felix will be called a fanatic and be chastised and called all such sorts of names. It have more to play, you know. But I don't want to get into the people real business. But I only play this for you to understand, or could play a little more, you know. I don't want it to bounce up with my 7:35. And we have obituary. So I'm trying to tell us something. are trying to tell them something. And I want him to go on my Facebook page as they're accustomed going to Mako and see the pictures of the persons who were in the meeting, if it was a meeting, or wherever it was, or whatever it was. See it. All they like to play, all they condemning Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley and calling him all kind of names. Kingsley, they're cussing your leader without using obscene language.
Very well spoken.
Without using dirty words, if you don't understand what is obscene language. They pepper in she left, right, and center. Because people like you and others who are prepared to sit by and allow things to happen to a certain race of people in this country that you belong to and have nothing to say about it. Anderson, you too. But you know why I wouldn't go down on Anderson too much? Because Anderson really is a Monilal supporter.
Oh, okay.
So I ain't go chastise he too much. And Anderson is my friend, despite whatever. So I'll show him that respect because he shows me the respect. He's not disrespectful to me at all. But he's disrespectful in his behavior at times. And I want him to start to think of what he's saying before he called the radio station. Because you have a son that I love very much, who is very bright and articulate, and you must continue to show him that responsibility and the discipline. But you see, when I come here to sit down in the morning to talk to you, Trinidad and Tobago and the world, I just try to come here with the truth and not more than the truth and facts. And yes, I go drop my words. I'm a human being. Because when they choke me and they interfere with me sometimes, what I want to say, I can't say it here. And sometimes I just forget when I leave here. So I just drop my words, and whoever garden it falling, all you could throw water and let it grow. I think I'm of an age that I'm responsible for me, Sharon Felix. And the only person I'm afraid of is God. So I ain't care what they say, and when I could answer back, I will answer back. But it has something I just leave because it's new sense to me. I don't want to say it. I want to tell people, I've been saying it all along. It have bacchanal, mayhem and confusion. Tabakit like he smelled the coffee early. So he went inside the cub and the lucky gate. So Trinidad and Tobago, that is one. Let me tell you what is the next thing. I don't like disingenuous people. I want you to remember in July 29th at 6:26 a.m. Kamla Prasad Bisesa wrote, Prime Minister Rowley must cancel TNT's hosting of 2020 CPL games now in the wake of new COVID-19 community spread. Good morning, everyone. The daily rise in the number of this is from Kamla Prasad Bisesa Facebook page, by the way, that I don't think she might say she's advised. Number of positive COVID-19 cases throughout Trinidad and Tobago is cause for very serious concerns. It confirms that the failed, lying, destructive Rowley government engaged in a deliberate sham COVID-19 testing policy to hide the true incidence of local spread of the deadly disease. But couple hours ago, some time ago, either maybe yesterday, between yesterday and today, Kamla Prasad Bisesa writes, good luck Trinbago Night Riders to Today is our Trinbago Knight Riders playing yet another CPL final. I would like to wish them good luck and let them know how proud we are of them as a nation. In the past few weeks, we have seen some superb cricket from all the teams involved, but the level of skill, discipline, determination, and passion from our Trinbago Knight Riders have been second to none. Getting ready for Heritage segment. We have a real segment study. But you know what is the best part here for me? I don't know if it's still a Moment starch on sale. I don't know where to get some of them kind of starch where it just boil and... But it seems as though Kamla Prasad Bisesa, good morning to you, ma'am. SC, you need to start putting a little Moment starch in your punch with the little Grey Goose. It might serve you well. Don't mix it too thick because I want you to get cork. But mix it in a way that the tongue wouldn't be too loose, that you will have control over it and not nothing else. So with that being said, let me say good morning to all of our viewers on the Facebook page. And yes, share the live, don't forget. And on YouTube, share the live too. And you're sure when you come to listen to this program, you're getting the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. So guys, we're going to the Heritage. When we come back, we're opening the lines to take all your calls. All. Today I'm feeling like a lion. Take a deep breath. And I'm waiting for them. So you know they will come as leather on my back. And I don't care. So Trinidad and Tobago again, let me say good morning to... Oh God, what he does come out from? What you saying there? He say, famous us. He say, B&M stole the election, no observers. Plenty lies and propaganda. Left foot, right. Run with that. Well, famous us, go and call Gideon Adoman Singh and tell him that. Guys, we'll be back to shift your dial. All your good, yes?
They talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
Joanne, I have to go in the bank to pay some bills.
Mom, remember we're going to sign you up for Republic Online and Republic Mobile.
But don't I still need to go to the bank to sign up?
No, Mom. Republic Bank made it even easier for us to sign up. Just visit republictt.com, click the Republic Online sign-up banner, follow the instructions, and you're good to go.
No need to visit the bank when you can use Republic Online and Republic Mobile. Pay bills, transfer funds to any local bank or to any Republic Bank account. Check balances and more anywhere at any time. Take advantage of Republic's convenient sign-up process and do your banking from home. Log on to republictt.com and find out how easy it is to sign up today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
You are now tuned into Crooked Common Law, a Kenan Bonaparte production on the Tobago Festivals Network.
The old people have a saying, they say, careful what you ask for. I never ask for trouble, but it just keep coming my way. After I look at baby Denise, I didn't know in my heart that my husband wasn't she father. And at the time, I was married. So it was only right that I tell the man is he daughter. The dead rest easy, they say. But that ain't common practice, especially when your death is a secret murder. You do stop until you get justice.
Thanks for coming, Daddy. I appreciate it.
Don't worry, Dee.
Or I should call you uncle too.
I is your father. And as long as I live, I will continue to be your father. You understand? Wait, but what's going on with you? Is days now I trying to get onto you and you answering my calls?
I know, Daddy, I know. But I needed space to process the madness. Nothing was making sense. And today, the doctor called me in just so.
And what I'm saying?
Nothing yet. I'm waiting. But after this, I'm going away for a little while. Plus, I don't want to be in the house with my uncle no more.
Yeah, well, you don't have to stay there at all. And what is your plan about the inheritance?
I don't want to think about that now.
Right. I understand. You know, I was thinking about what Cuthbert said. He seemed to know a lot about what is happening.
Yes, and to this day, you know he ain't shed a tear for Mommy.
Are you making it sound like he had tears to shed?
I don't think so. After the wake, I reach home only to see he digging through Mommy old papers and thing. He where to know?
Honestly, I feel he knows something. And Martha's death give him a good reason to play the fool. Wait. You collect the autopsy report? What is Martha dead from?
No, not yet. But I feel that is what they call me for. At any rate, Daddy, Mommy had hypertension, so...
No. Let me see what the autopsy say.
Hold on here, Mr. George, and the clerk will call you shortly. Miss Nurse, how are you?
Miss Nurse was my mother. I is just Denise. Somebody call and ask me to come in.
Well, let me check to see what that was about. Please, hold on right here.
Something ain't feeling right, you know. My spirit just heavy.
What you mean, Daddy?
I know what it is, you know. But something.
Daddy, I beg. No more drama, please. Mommy would not stand for this.
Denise, a moment, please. You were called in this morning because the autopsy report raised a cause for concern.
What you mean, Doc? Mommy's still alive?
No. While Miss Nurse was hypertensive, the cause of death was not related to her pre-existing health condition. Rather, it was acute food poisoning.
I know something was wrong.
Wait. What do you mean by that, Doc?
Well, it means, Denise, that she was poisoned with food.
Jeez and ages. D? Is what matter eat during the day?
Think. You and this bird breed. Think. So early in the morning, and that's it. No, wait. While we was in the yard, Uncle told her he was... Yes, oh Lord, Daddy! Uncle gave Mommy cocoa and steamed fish that he make and tell she don't share it with me because he make it with love.
Oh, well, he go see love today.
Is everything okay?
Yes, Doc, thank you.
Well, Denise, you know we have to pass this matter over to the...
All right, Doctor, thanks. Let me go. Thanks, Doc, yeah.
But Denise, Mr. Nurse, where are you going?
Don't make a noise. Check in the bedroom, and I go check in the back porch.
Look, Daddy, he not here. Else his shoes would have been in front. But look at this place. He dig up everything and just leave.
Where you feel he gone? You realize something though? Is he poison matter? And I, as an officer at the law, will have to turn him in.
Turn who in? Turn who in? I will Cuthbert down this.
Cuthbert, please.
And all I need.
Cuthbert, please. Cuthbert, you breathe. Oh,
Chop she.
Please, no, boy. Oh gosh, but no, please, no. Lee shout at this. It's just between you and me, Lee. Come on, now, please, I'm begging you.
Please me, don't please me.
But Lee shout at this now.
Martha, they deserve to dead. She was seen her next man. After all I do for she. And when I asked you about it, she trying to make it seem like I was the problem. I say after all them years I spent pleasing that woman, that old woman. I ain't leaving here empty-handed, you know. I's a good person. I mean, cause I did warn she not to give none of the food. Yeah, do come close to me, you know. Come close to me, you know. Come here, sharp she. Watch. Who is that? Who is that outside there?
He's not bleeding.
I think he did. I think he did. I think he did.
This episode was brought to you by the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited and sponsored by the Tobago House of Assembly.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Wait. That can't end just so. Today's the last day?
Yeah, supposed to be.
No, man, today can't be the last day.
It might be continuing. Wait. Yeah, today is supposed to be the last.
No, man. Tash. Oh, gosh. You see what I tell you? I tell you how the poison, woman get poisoned. But I say I go in and sit down here to listen to the woman come back alive and say, you're brute like you try to poison me. I thought I was better than that. Hey, that can't just finish like that. That can't finish like that. So guys, we're going to the obituary. We'll be back. Don't shift it down and then we come back, we open the lines.
Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Marilyn Nijfong, aka Maru, of Theatre Village, Point Fortin, who departed this life at the age of 74 years on Monday, the 7th of September 2020 at the San Fernando General Hospital. She will be lovingly remembered as the daughter of the late Grace Granger, wife of Kong Nifong, mother of Cyril, Neil, Terence and Marvin, grandmother of 9, sister of Arnold and others, niece of Nathaniel, Molly, Estelle and others, cousin of Annette and Pearl, mother-in-law of Nicole, Arlene, Rohini and Giselle, in-law of the Nifong family, relative of the Granger family, friend of Juanita, Kelly Rampasad, Miss Roberts and others. Public viewing for the late Marilyn Nifong, aka Maru, will take place on Friday, the 11th of September 2020 at 1 p.m. at the Elite Funeral Homes Chapel, Main Road, Newlands, Point Fortin, followed by a private service at 2 p.m., thence to the Point Fortin Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
Just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street, 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Here she comes, my Caribbean baby. Oh, Bacchanal. Hey, Dudu, Bachman. Come and talk to your man a while now. You know I love you. She's everything you think she's all about, and everything you dream she'll be. She lips could bring love water to your mouth. She's a Bacchanal lady. She will infect you with her ramage, melt you like a noonday sun. Take your status symbol high away. She makes your milk with punch and rum. She's Bacchanal lady. Sweet scandal when she walk. Bacchanal lady. Real magic when she talk. Bacchanal woman. Won't you come? Won't you make some love? She in a rum and Coca-Cola girl. Don't try to fool she with no jive. If you want to break down in she carnival, you talk strong, you stay alive. She neither here nor there, she everywhere. Them people say she is a tramp, but when she catch them in she atmosphere, she go shame them sinful scamp. She's Bacchanal lady. What is you hide behind your eyes? Bacchanal lady. Come under me with your sweet surprise. Bacchanal woman, woman. Won't you come? Or won't you make some love?
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. It's 7:48 a.m. And we open the lines and take your calls. I give you enough Bacchanal this morning. You have plenty to talk about. Choose one. 342-0081, 771-1791.
466-5391, and if you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad or your Magic Jack at home, 718-874-3860.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon. Good morning, Bruce Wayne. How are you?
Morning. Doing good.
Yeah. Well, how I enjoyed the cricket game yesterday. It was very nice. Miss Sharon.
Yeah.
Let me put one thing about Mr. Sarah Prasad, sister, right? You know what is in bipolar is? Token ego. This woman is very, I don't know how to be able to see her as a leader, but I will give her a classic example, right? Remember a few months ago, she was calling upon this government to cancel the CPL because of the COVID situation. Remember that?
Caller.
Yes.
You're not listening to the program?
Yeah.
I just read that.
Well, like I said again, with what they just played before it went into the special advocate with Mr. Gideon Hanamasin.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was trying to bring, this lady is very contrary, right? And it is very confusing because they cannot say one thing and then the other day they bring us something else, right? It's like the same thing with a religion. I don't know whether Sarah Prasad is a Hindu or a Baptist. You understand what I'm talking about? It is very confusing and contrary. And it's the same thing with the leadership. People are telling her, with the situation with the local government election, it is a well-known fact that the PNM won the local government election. But there are certain people around her, and even she herself believes that she won the local government election because of what? She gained some duties in the PNM stronghold, and she rested the Sandy Grandin Corporation from the PNM. Right? Same thing with the 2020 election. Even though that the UNC, right? She says she doesn't win because in her mind she gained from the local table and section. So it's a kind of token of egos now. But like I said again, she's very contrary. That's what I have to say.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. So guys, call me up. It's Friday in Trinidad and Tobago. It's Friday on the street 919 FM. It's Friday, no different day now. Caller.
Blessed morning again, Miss Sharon Felix, Bruce, sisters and callers. Miss Sharon Felix, confession is really good for the soul, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, you see, Gideon Hanuman Singh, you can remember he was a TV news presenter.
Yes.
Best in the business.
So let me ask you, since you're called, so you know who it is. What is the difference with him and myself?
And you? No, well, you see, the truth is always hard to swallow.
So why do I become the center of abuse by these people, especially Mr. Kingsley, to call me fanatic? But you have people who...
Miss Felix,
oh, gosh.
You can't find nothing to be the truth. You have to try and bring it down now if you was, and you can't bring down truth if you was. It stands alone. And as I share, Mr. Hanuman Singh, his two daughters, he's talking about. You understand? How them feeling, and this the whole idea was going on. But great is the PNM, and people just focus when the parliament, they have in parliament session. Thank you very much, Ms. Felix.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chance?
Good morning, Ms. Felix.
Morning. You know you will start and have to go on a hold and then continue because we have a minute and some seconds into your call.
Yeah, because listen to me, I don't know how I get involved. You know, remember what Terry said yesterday?
What is that?
You remember Terry from the United Kingdom?
Oh, yes.
I don't know how I get involved, but you know, him called me. And look, I'm going to tell you what him tell me after the thing, right? Him called me, you know.
Him called you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why him called me, because he say, you know, I don't get involved in Bacchanal, but him called me. Let me tell all you before that, I want to just say, first of all, I want to congratulate the PKR for the historic win and achievement, 12 matches unbeaten. That's a record for the CPL. And I want to pay tribute to my Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, for his visionary leadership. You see, Dr. Rowley, because of his vision, because of his scientific training, understood that this world tournament could be held in a bubble. And so he demonstrated to the world his leadership, that he could have this tournament and the rest of the world. Do you know, Sharon and Bruce, that in 2019, you know how many people were looking at that activity? 312 million. So you could imagine this year, because many people had very little to do because of the pandemic, how many millions of people were looking at Trinidad and Tobago. So I want to congratulate the Prime Minister, and I also want to congratulate him for establishing that Brian Lara facility. It is the first public cricket facility for international competition in Trinidad and Tobago. The Oval is a privately owned thing.
Mr. Chance, hold it there. We're going to the break. We'll be back. Hold it right
because
now.
I want to tell you what him say.
All right, hold it.
Massman, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance beat all talk. Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Babe, you fell asleep? All right, I'm going, okay? Bye.
No, I hear. So what are you doing tomorrow?
Get that talk to your girl until you fall asleep experience with Digicel. You asked for it. Now here it is. All our new Digicel 30-day prepaid plans come with unlimited Digicel talk. No contracts, no surprise charges. Sign up today, forget about it. New Freedom prepaid 30-day plans, only from Digicel.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's with Dr. Livert. Join him right here on your radio every Monday morning at 9 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livert rather than diet, Dr. Livert has transformed a number of lives. Countrywide is now live on the street, 919 FM, every Monday from 9 a.m. Tune in this Monday and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livert on 919 FM, this and every Monday at 9 a.m. It's time that you live.
This Sunday on The Sidelines, we have the present and the past on either side of halftime. First up, we chat on the phone with Terry Fenwick to see what he's been up to during the pandemic. Then, in hour number 2, on the 39th anniversary of becoming the lightweight champion of the world, we get on the phone with Claude Noel to relive that historic feat. Claude Noel. Join us this Sunday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the street 919 FM as we live in the present and in the past on the sideline. On the sideline. On the sideline. On the sideline. On the sideline.
Tobago woman not just sweetener, they have brains and talent too. The Tobago Festivals Commission Limited invites you and your family to view Tracing Legacies, Miss Tobago Heritage Personality 2020. The series continues on Saturday, September 12th and Saturday, September 19th, 2020. Tune in at Tobago Festivals, at TTT Live Online, and at Tobago Channel 5 on Facebook for episode 3 on September 12th from 8 p.m. It's showing on Channel 5 TV too, so you can watch it there. The last episode on September 19th airs on at Tobago Festivals, at TTT Live Online, and at Tobago Channel 5 on Facebook, and local TV on Tobago Channel 5 from 8 p.m. It will also be broadcast on national television on TTT at 8:35 p.m. Tune in to find out who will be crowned Miss Tobago Heritage Personality 2020. This event is supported by the Tobago House of Assembly and further sponsored by First
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the street 919 FM every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says, the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world as you witness all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Talk your talk, but we know talk.
Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
Oh yeah. Stop killing we African people. Stop killing we Africans. Stop killing we. Cause we tired of this racism. Stop killing we African people. Stop killing we Africans. Stop killing we. Cause we tired, yes we tired, but I got this put a helping hand. Tell me why they do not like the Africans. But I God, I don't know what we did to them. Every day they killing African children. So I want to know why they kill we. Send the police to kill we, and the army kill we, politicians to kill we. But I got this answer, we kill we. CIA want to kill we, KKK want to kill we, racist skinheads to kill we. Africans, we have to unite, build black business and treat each other right. Spend your money in black community. Only then they will have respect for we. Over 400 years we suffering. We survived the torture, burning, rapes, hangings. Cities burning up, the whole world protesting. Black people tired of hate and racism. So I ask again why they kill we. Send the police to kill we, and the army kill we, politicians to kill we. But I got this answer, we kill we. HIV me to kill we, COVID-19 to kill we, Ebola me to kill we. Africans, we have to unite.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
All right, so we are back again. We say good morning. Mr. Chance is still online with us. Mr. Chance.
Yes, let me finish off this thing.
Yes,
because I want to get to this. I want to get Terry up, girl, in the United Kingdom. I want to make sure you're up. Get a message from me. Him called me, right? But before I go on to him, let me say again that I'm congratulating the Prime Minister. And I want to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago, do you know that 2 CPL records were broken right here in Trinidad and Tobago? Our Lendell Simmons is now the scorer of the highest number of runs in the 12-year history of the CPL. And our Dwayne Bravo is the highest wicket taker. And it happened right here in Trinidad. That will be recorded in the history of the CPL. It took place in Trinidad and Tobago because our Prime Minister created the environment for that. And people around the world use watching a cricket as a stress reliever. That's something to do. All over the world, I told you in 2019, 312 million. And we expect a higher number, 312 million, very close to the entire population of the United States of America. The population of the United States is 350 million. You understand? 9 TV stations in India were tuned into that. So that was a global event. And yet, you have this lady, this opposition leader. Let me quickly just tell her, Madam Hush, please, Madam, get convenient pip. You know? Get pipcorn. Because when you speak from both sides of your mouth, you lose trustworthiness. People do not trust when you speak from both sides of your mouth. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. When Dr. Rowley's government was establishing the Brian Lama facility, one of your members sent a letter to Sachin Tendulkar telling him, don't come here, because that facility is structurally unsound. It'll fall down and kill people. You send a letter to Sachin Tendulkar, an icon in world cricket, so telling him, you don't come to Trinidad. That's because of politics. And you know, unfortunately, after you do that, you forget all of you forget. turn up in the final game and watch it and tap in as all and mean nothing. The same thing with this game. You told the world, because when you speak today, you speak to the world. You told the world that you're telling Dr. Oli don't have no tournament here. He put in the people, he put in the cricketers ahead of the Trinidadians who are abroad. You tell the world that. And no, madam, you have the audacity, the temerity, the boldface. Congratulations! Madam, you also did something that was not disrespectful. You put up a post on Facebook showing you shaking Bravo hand. Madam, that is since in 2014, 15. You put up an old post. You would not be there shaking anybody's hand. Were you there in this tournament? Is the tournament held in a bubble? Was anybody hand? You saw Dr. Oli there? But you had the temerity to put one of your publicity agents to put out a post. And that is why I had the post from Gideon Halliman Singh when he told you it was a fire, all of them. Because people could see through that. How you could put a post indicating like you so great that you shaking Bravo hand. That was an old post. So let me come to, Terry, I hope you're listening. Let me tell the people what happened yesterday very quickly, Sharon. You know, I don't know how I get involved in this bacchanal, you know. But him called me, right? I don't know how I get in this because I don't know. Sharon, I hope you are giving people the number. Sharon and Bruce, please leave me out. You know, I got man. I don't know how him get my number. But him call me and say, him in Trinidad, right? No, and what he was looking for him? him say he in Trinidad, and him say he was calling, you know, station campaigning for the UNC, right? Him say the UNC lost, and him say you want the same lady to send some money for him to come back to the United Kingdom. You see, so him still looking for money, but he when they thought he's still in UK, him was in Trinidad campaigning for the UNC. So Sharon, stop giving people my telling. I don't know why him choose me, but him call me and him tell me he want the lady to send some money for him because him in Trinidad and he want to go back to the United Kingdom. Thank you very much, Miss Felix.
Oh God, Mr. Chance. All right, yes? Know what I'm doing. Guys, you need to call me up. Rowley Jr.
Sharon, oh Lord, Mr. Chance, this Mr. Chance. Sharon, you know, I will tell you, it's a special feeling to tune in from 5:30 and if possible 6 to tune in to you guys. You know, and two of the advantages we have is sometimes, of course, we can see you all with body language and then listen to conversation of different people. And that's the class. This one, you were saying about somebody talking about 12 people calling the program. Well, you know, you're going to just throw that aside and don't take it seriously. Because even Mr. Chance would tell you that 20 people may be calling, but it's 1,000 listening. Mm-hmm. And that 1,000, you should also go to the head of the class to think that 300 and something thousand people voted for the PNM. And of course, almost 50% of those people can say, listen to this, or even 100%, listen to you all in the morning. So it took a major part. So don't take anything from anybody who don't understand the question of not only calling, but the essence of listening. And Mr. Chance outlined it totally in relation to Kamala Prasadhan Day. I keep telling you all, they don't have a national heart. Remember, by long, I've explained to two colleagues, they never set an icon with the stadium that was being built in his name. You leave it there to rotten. And that is why I keep Gideon and all of them, you have to have foresight. Because it was in 2013, Dr. Oli noticed that we had elected somebody who is false. And that is why most of the people, of course, will listen to him and keep having a lose. They didn't see that. How could you only see in 2020 that Kamala Prasadhan was damaged goods? And we keep telling him, and you know, we didn't want to do that. Because they'll leave us there because it's a continuance of election. But we're trying to tell the UNC and the supporters, your conversation must be done with introspection to view what you all have as leadership in your circle. To tell them no. If you're leading from a party perspective, that's fine. Your conversation could be geared towards winning an election. That has to have substance in relation to how you're going to govern from a national perspective. It must not be one-sided. And they are not changing that. And for that, you will remain right where you are. So Gideon and they, with all the explanation and so on, you will go on and keep going on. Who we see early wasn't good for Trinidad and Tobago. And you continue with your 19 seats there and still not being good. So Mr. Chance, listen, you know me on cricket. If you don't go on my status, I go mad with cricket, so to speak. Cricket is something that the national community, we love it. And Kapil Prasad couldn't see the lack of foresight in not seeing that 312 million people during a pandemic had the convenience of watching a game in the morning and in the afternoon. She couldn't see that. That's why you all need to select a leader, somebody of substance in the national land. Mr. Chance, thanks, Sharon and Bruce. Have a good weekend.
And Rowley Jr., oh gosh, he hung up. I wanted to just tell him thank you for yesterday. With Miss Bernard in Moruga. So I'm going to call her after the program to find out what's going on.
There's a gentleman, he lives in Princestown. He said close to the fire station. I'm going to try to get in contact with him today. I was going through some voice notes on my phone yesterday. People, I do apologize, but I am very delinquent where voice notes are concerned on my phone. So it will be easier if you send a text or a WhatsApp message to me. I'll faster read those.
All right, so the gentlemen have to clean the areas I said, and then we're going to make arrangements for material to be dropped. Okay. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Aaron and Bruce.
Burton Trace.
Yeah, I heard you wanted to find out who was Hansley Hanumansing.
No. I was just asking people if they remember who is that. Because they know they just condemn me and chastise my tail and tell me I was a singer. What is called me?
I know. But you can't take them on. Because let me tell you something. It has more than Hansley Hanumansing like that. Who thinking like that in the party, you know? That party will fall. You guys go down. But what Gideon Hanumansing and Hansley Hanumansing is brothers, and they have a radio station. Radio 101.7, that is their station. They was San Fernando on the bypass, and then they move and they go on somewhere over.
Yes. I see. Yes. I don't understand. It is very much clearer to me now.
Yes. Since somewhere in the 60s, they used to be on Radio 610 and, those stations. But so they was in the ring a long time now as radio announcers.
All right. Thank you, my darling.
Thank you.
All is well?
Oh, yeah, so far.
All right. Water, dear?
Well, yes, we still have water from last time, but we'll get in the tap.
All right, okay, good.
But after this week, you make it.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
All right, nice. Yes, Jenny?
Miss Felix, Mr. Chance, you don't make the bacchanal, I go make bacchanals. Miss Felix, so what happens if he's a sycophant and a fanatic?
Yeah.
And he's a scientist and a leading volcanologist. What you call it? I can't pronounce the word.
You're going good.
Hello. So what happened? And them just cry and support the leader who people say is an alcoholic. They'll be drunk and fall down and vomit on themselves and pee down themselves.
I don't know about
that. So
that.
what if you is a fanatic and a sycophant for your transformational leader, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, a handsome black man with a beautiful black woman at his side, successful children, and who married and have children, so he have a grandson. So who is you, Mr. Manan? And to add to Mr. Chance, when Alma K went and was congratulating Trinidad Night Riders, she teach her to bite she tongue and say it was lie too damn much. Because then she would say they shouldn't have the CPL, yeah? So we congratulate her now. Watch me now, every time she talk, she teach her to tongue and say, bite her, and she bawl. And she see blood run out she more because you know why she was lie too that much. I make him back in on this morning. I's a sicko. I's a fanatic because I love my Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, transformational, a scientist, critical thinking, leader. That is leader, and that we want in this country now, and our people voted for. We have voted for no weak leader who they say fall long and Gandhi statue, who they say pee down the cell, who they say vomit down the cell, who always say, I have to be advised. That's what we vote for. We vote for strong leadership. Ms. Felix are going with that one. I is a fanatic. Let us take that in the PM. I go on.
But why? Guys, some of y'all need to explain the messages you're sending, you know. I don't understand that message. It's kind of confusing. But anyhow, you might be able to do this because you might have a hum. Again. Huh?
On your Facebook page?
Yes.
Make sure everything else undisclosed.
Yes, please. So, guys, we're taking your calls. Remember, today's Friday. I am so happy. Oh, Lord, I could sleep late tomorrow, real late.
You know when I sleep no late?
Who, me? Boy, on a Saturday morning, I don't get up. And I was covered on my head. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. This is Tobago Mystery Man.
Hey, my darling, what's going on with you?
Let me tell you something, eh? You know what is sad? As a child, Gideon Mansing was one of the people all of Trinidad looked up to. We were willing to listen to him on the TV, on TV, and on the radio stations. And you know, it's quite sad to know that a whole generation grew up with him not knowing the level of dislike they probably had for the general population who weren't like. Because to literally hear this man say, well, his daughters were waiting to vote and all of these things. And we have to realize that if we don't really look to love our own, nobody will love us enough. And that you cannot be compared with a person like that because you know what? You would help anybody, be they black, Indian, white, Chinese, whatever. So God has dealt with them and God will continue dealing with them. What we have to do now is to try to save our citizens from this COVID and all our citizens.
So
be they Indian, black, white, Chinese, whatever. But God bless you. And you and Bruce keep going. And you know I always there behind you.
Thank you so much, my dear.
Okay, and you have a wonderful day. And continue the bacchanal this Friday. I love it.
All right, my dear. By the time? Yeah. Mrs. Crosby?
Morning, Sharon. Morning, everybody. Bruce,
Morning.
Morning.
Morning,
Bruce, good morning. Bruce, good morning.
Morning.
Sharon?
Yes?
You see, you are such a fanatic with PNM. What are the colors the PNM does carry?
Red.
All right, stay right there. That is why your mother paints your step and your hutch in red. Right? I done that with you now. Listen to me. This lady thinks maybe she does just get up sometimes and say, yes, let me go to work. I'm the Prime Minister. When they got the first death in the COVID, she first announced it like if she in charge of the government. The next thing you know, government, America sent some money here, put in some way, she gone, go congratulate whatever, whoever party she party to thank the ambassador and whatever. The American government win the election, she gone congratulating him like, you know, I don't know for what reason. I mean, jumping in front of the government. No, she didn't want the CPL and going on with the nonsense she didn't know. Like she forget what she did say. Now she come out to play. Now she are the leader of Trinidad and Tobago. I can congratulate her. I want her members to check on her. And don't just go along. Let's try and help the lady so that she could realize what she's doing and how she must do things. Okay? Another thing, you see all those people in that party and who does keep parties, what I have to tell all of them, they are using the COVID as a weapon instead of gun. And let me tell them, when you see they carry it home and they murder their mother and father and children with the COVID, I hope they could live with it in their mind and their conscience. Because when the mother and father are dead, who they carry it home for, let them know it's them who do it. The government trying to tell them what it is, how to prevent it, how to take care of themselves. And they are opposing the government, and the police and everybody want to fight back. But it is all you who murdering all your parents. I know it might go along, other people may catch it from them. But you see your own parents and your family is all you carry it home to, is all you doing it to all your parents. And I hope all you could live with it in all your minds. All your murdering all your old people. Okay then, bye.
Thank you very much.
Heartiest congratulations to the TKR. Amazing champions once again, and I want to congratulate all the organizers of this tournament, both local and international, and all our international guests who came up as players. But they ran up against the buzzsaw. TKR, congratulations, and my very special congratulations goes out to Shah Rukh Khan, wherever you are. We've won again. It was a pretty good tournament. It didn't have the best in every component, but it had a lot of good cricket, and it's a good lifter of our spirits here in Trinidad and Tobago. And our country was on show for the last 3.5 weeks, thereabouts. And I think everything went very well from that standpoint. And we are pleased to have hosted the international players and our local players. And we did have a very good tournament. But at the end of the day, Prime Minister of St. Lucia, wherever you are, the Zooks have been defeated by the Trinidad and Tobago.
Broad smile on the face.
And all you hear now, I don't know why Devon Maraj behaving so. He said, I wonder if Kamala will ask for a recount before congratulating TKR. Well, she didn't ask for it, she congratulated them. So, boy, licks like peas. I wonder, they going to take on Devon and them?
Wait.
I just asking. Just asking. Yeah, but no. All right, guys, we're getting ready to leave here in a short while, so call me up. Well, let's send man a holiday now. Create a little vacation spot for me in the countryside. I don't want to go in no line. I had to take no plane to go. Where?
I'll get them to do a countryside fair. Right? and change it here. About holiday. I never see more. According to you, sir, it's time to work.
Only I want to go near in the countryside where they have a nice swimming pool, with a little pond, and you know the atmosphere.
Stop it.
Breathe.
Stop it. Stop it, Sharon.
Oh,
why
God.
you behaving like that?
Oh God, my mouth talking today, mouth talking.
Stop it.
What's up?
Listen, I want to congratulate Mrs. Crosby, is her name, from Tobago, who just called in.
Yes.
Let me tell you this. She should be a Californian. She's a writer. Nobody never put it so good. You hear what our lady just said? These youths who have in this party, instead of using a gun to kill their parents, they're using the COVID-19 as a weapon.
So true.
And killing the parents. And no police can lock them up, you know. Because you hear what they say? They cannot invade the people's private property. I mean, this is my words here now. But I would like them to sit down and think about what Mrs. Crosby just said. And in turn, they are going to all commit suicide. Because they're pointing the gun. You hear the song I sing, when you're pointing one finger, 3 pointing back at you.
when they don't kill the parents, it's them who got dead. They're killing all away.
So true.
Food for thought, people. Listen and learn. This is a program for people to learn. I'll go on.
Thank you, darling. I have a next one for you to play. You know, it has summer, we like to ball. Oh, we're going to Dubai. And we want to go where the next place then? Oh, God. Well, to countries where money given to the citizens and they could do this and they could do that. I want all to understand what's going on now. While I'm getting ready to leave, you know, as I'm scrolling, I'm seeing things, so it's Bacchanal Friday, I'm giving you everything.
There's one day ago.
Yeah. Let me tell you, we have to be real mindful of the things we do. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Hold on, Sharon, about 20 times I call and I against you. This is Miss Louise from Parliament.
Hi, Miss Louise.
Yes, dear. How
are you going?
Oh, gosh, I'm going good. I'm minding 2 grandchildren here this morning with my blind self.
Oh, gosh.
No, my son going out to come back. But I want to work and he's going out to come back.
All right.
Yes.
So what's
all
up?
right?
Yes, coming with you.
Yeah, I want to give something again for Miss what's the lady name down south?
Who Miss Bernard?
Yeah, but the middle of the month now.
No, well, don't worry. We're going to start doing the project by, I'm calling her in a while to see if the gentleman went to clean up the place. He's supposed to cut all the bush and clean up for me so we can put in material.
Oh God, whole morning I'm trying to get through. When you say to calling, they say you only have 12 people to call. I don't go, Lord, I'm tired. Yes, I said, oh God, I'm not sure that was 72 people like that. They say 12 and it's something. This station too thing, oh God, I can't get in. Yes, well, I'm going to go the other way.
All right, darling.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
There's nothing. Morning.
Yes, this is Miss Louise.
All right,
I'll
honey.
be listening to the one radio on the bed and then I'm a big radio. I put on both of them and one thing.
Nice.
Yes, all right.
All right,
I
sugar
know you get the man with the 2 children going.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
All right then.
All right. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Well, Mr. Kevin told me he want to make some footstools for sale. So every day I had to call Needles. You know, today I had to call Needles. So, tell me you want to get a gun, the gun thing to, and the material and thing. So I'll call Mr. Needles today for us to organize that and let him. He want to start off in that way, and I love it. I'm loving it. Yeah. So. Guys, before I take another call, let me take my thing, but I want to share you. This is Dubai saying, This is news from Dubai. Only wait. Mrs. Crosby, you go ahead for me quickly.
Yeah, sorry to call again. Tell Bruce, Bruce, I know you're there, listen. I was calling you the other day. I asked you to call me so I could give you I didn't tell you what it is, but was to give you the lotto numbers for Wednesday gone. And you didn't call me and you lose out.
Oh, Lord.
But I don't know when you're going to do it, but it's still open for you to get another set of lotto numbers.
Miss Crosby, I will call you just now.
All right. Okay? Well, I hope when he hear that he would work around things.
Nah, I will call you, don't worry. If you don't want it, I will call you.
It's for me, it's for me.
And I give him days and I give him time. I say, he ain't get time. He's seen about the training and lessons and
that is what's going on this whole week.
But
it's only yesterday I get a little...
I had to push in a little reminder there.
Hold on, Village.
I will make sure and call you. I know see Village and was now calling.
Village, you need to call me, please.
Take care.
Thank you very much, Mums. Village, you need to call me. I need you to drop something by Roger for me, please. Caller, good morning.
You should not feel I read it before you.
What's going on?
I did mother morning. I'm going from Tobago morning. Good morning. I don't know why I'm getting phone. I'm talking to a gentleman just now, so the phone cut off and going in emergency. You know, I tried calling your WhatsApp. I said, but anyhow, mother,
tell me.
I didn't. I kind of get piece of your thing this morning with Gideon Hanuman thing. He's telling the opposition leader to leave.
Well, that in a nutshell, yes.
But you know, I listened to our program earlier, and the gentleman is saying, you know, Kamala Prasad be saying the cricketers shouldn't come. So I hear no go a while ago. The stadium would have fallen down. But the same lady congratulating the cricketers now.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if she had amnesia, or I try to figure out what's going on with she, because something had to be wrong. It's either we foolish or she had a little
Bataria, do you drink?
No.
You don't drink at all?
Occasionally.
Okay.
So I don't know if maybe
let me ask you this, right?
Yes.
I can't drink. I am not a drinker. And sometimes I'll pay fast and take, the furthest I could drink is 2 beers.
Right.
At the reaching of 1.5, I'll start to get loose. No.
Right.
And when I say loose in the sense of my mouth have no control. So I have to try to hold my jaw so it don't go, it'll start to move for itself.
And you ain't go for long and this time?
No, I wouldn't fall long yet. If I take the third one, I wouldn't know myself at all. So, reaching to the second beer, because remember I tell you by 1.5, all this happening. By the second beer, I'm going to say things and can't remember nothing that I see. So, I will cuss. I will, you know what, and plenty things that my mouth will have no control of.
But apparently a lot of people drinking too, you know.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, when you drink more than 2 drinks of Grey Goose, at least if you reach 5, your tongue, that is why I said, put a little bit of moment starch in it.
So you keep it stiff.
So you will keep this tongue at a level so it won't move uncontrollable.
Well, it have some people, well, I don't know if they're drinking, but they calling for the lady to go and saying, well, I hear since Stanley come here and I form Club 88 and a man called and say, no. He said, no, you now join this party or let you come here. But he called a man name and said, this man Kingsley is going to collect 3,500 from Harry.
Oh,
so
God.
Yes, mother.
Who said that?
Skippy.
Skippy said that?
He say a man making noise on a radio station, but he have a political party called Love Until, and he telling me I mustn't tell she to leave. So she put up a set of people in front, like Armour, so Kingsley, Lennox, African Negroes for sale, you know. Kingsley, Lennox, Smith, BTK. Well, I ain't Andy and them.
Andy fighting for his life. Andy can't go on no radio.
Well, right. So all of a sudden, this man come out and say she had to go, but the neophytes are wrong. She's saying to stay. So I'm waiting to see the outcome between who did for 50 years or 20 years against who getting 3,500 to call and talk to say stay. So I want to see the citizens, if we drinking too, and either we drunk, so when 2025 come, we have to be under the influence of something. I don't know if the smoke from California might go down here and we might get high, because we have to be under something when 2025 comes to lose our mind to vote for a political party of that nature. If we understand it, you know what I tell me now, mother? We keep the election, you know.
Well, one on the thing here saying that all morning, and since how much days now, I don't know why he can't come now.
Because we want to go down the road like Guyana. They can't. Check something. This lady have Jolene John. She have Matastan. And imagine the people who support her, she now saying, but how you could have people like this around you? And here, before he finished, he played the tune for Long and Gandhi, to an extract. He said, oh, there's an accident, I make a mistake. I wasn't supposed to play that. She saying people who support, she's singing the same song that he's saying that the lady have no character. And all of a sudden, the same people tell me the lady have no character now, you know. but putting up shisha fancy giving them, a lot of them getting paid. So now we understand why it is these Africans are singing these, and they put them in front. The Jolene John, I tell them, if you check, how much what they call them, deputy political leader, from Carlos John to Jolene John, they're asking the vote. I want to see if they would vote, because if they put she out, she's deputy political leader. So the fight is between Munilal and Jolene John, but the fight also is who go into jail first between Munilal and Jolene John. I want to enjoy your morning.
Oh, Lord, Father. Let me say good morning to all of you on the Facebook page. Anson Mark said, Sharon, I'm a man and I can't drink one beer. He said, a bottle of Jack Daniel does last me 3 years. But guys, hold your call. I want to play this for you because I want people to understand. While we may be kicking and laughing, it's Bacchanal Friday, and we may be, a lot of things happening in the world, and I bring it here to you. We must know. Listen to this.
Dubai is staring at an economic collapse. One of the world's most popular tourist destinations is feeling its fault lines like never before. No tourists, no oil money. The pandemic has left Dubai scrambling for cash. If nothing is done, most of Dubai's businesses will shut down over the next 6 months. Here's a report.
Dubai, a city of skyscrapers and artificial archipelagos. A global hub for free movement of trade, people and money. A symposium of luxury shopping and a lively nightlife. Well, all that's in the past. The pandemic has shaken the most resilient sheikhdom in the United Arab Emirates. An astounding 70% of the businesses in Dubai are expected to shut shop in the next 6 months. Dubai is one of the least oil-reliant economies in the Gulf. But that's no insulation from the ravages of the lockdown. Dubai's fuel is hospitality, tourism, entertainment, property and retail. One of the busiest international airports in the world with 2 popular airlines, Emirates and Etihad. All operations grounded. The world's most dominating skyscraper, the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Mall, the Palm Jumeirah, the Mall of the Emirates, even the Dubai Gold Souk. All in the pits of despair with business shut down during the lockdown. Half of Dubai's internationally known hotels and restaurants will go out of business in the next month alone. 74% of the travel and tourism businesses will down their shutters. These are findings by the Dubai Chamber of Commerce. Businesses in the UAE are slashing salaries, sending employees on unpaid leave and reducing staff. Dubai did allow some of its mall and businesses to reopen at around 30% capacity, but there were hardly any customers. The UAE is heavily reliant on its 80% expatriate population to eat out and shop. Most of these rich expatriates, including Indians, have left for their home country. Dubai has also announced an economic package, over $400 million. But the oil money is drying up. The pandemic cannot be blamed entirely for the collapse. Dubai's hot cake for the recent decades, real estate, is metaphorically crumbling to the ground. Residential property prices are down 30% from the 2014 peak. On the commercial side, mostly hotels and restaurants, revenue per room is down 25% since 2015. Last year, Dubai's economic growth was slightly over 1%. The worst since the global financial crisis in 2008. Dubai and its vast web of state-linked industries are facing billions of dollars in looming debt repayments. For the foreseeable future, no oil money, no tourism, no foreign funds, no big real estate deals. A city that seemed glorious under its blinding night lights is today struggling to stay alive. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
So I just playing the information so we can understand. When people making bacchanal and mayhem and confusion, let us focus a little bit outside of Trinidad and Tobago. Focus on the world and see what happening. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:41. I'm getting ready to leave here. A short while and I will leave you with Bruce until 1 o'clock.
Yeah, until 1.
So you're going to play music?
Yeah, play music, opening lines, take a little talk. I might even call and bother you a little bit, who knows?
Caller, good morning. Hi,
Sharon.
I have a virtual classroom meeting.
Sharon?
Yes?
It in sometime 2014, 2015, you know, I used to read papers, Sunshine, and all them other papers and things. But no, I don't bother with them. The story was that sometime from NGC, a messenger was sent to somewhere to get how much $1 million, where they say went to Dubai, and the minister came and said they got back 45 million, and they're trying to get the rest. I wonder if that person, the business must be shut down too or shutting down, who have the rest of money up there. And that's the thought came to me because somebody had to own the rest of money in the bank somewhere up there. All right? I have the whole paper, some of them here. You know, if I go in there, I go find the whole story again. Okay, bye.
Thank you very much. Well, boy. Aye. Mouth open, Tory, jump out. Everything coming out now. Apparently, like, the UNC and Kamla and them don't listen to world news. Caller, morning.
Yeah, morning again, Sharon Felix Bruce. Now, congratulations to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations to the Minister of Health and the CMO for giving permission for the CPL to be held. And congratulations to the 1.3 million people. I saw most of us was watching cricket from the 18th of August to the 10th of September. And congratulations to the TKR for a perfect 12. The 12 callers here that have Miss Sharon Felix. That is the TKR is over the 12 callers. They have 12 perfect matches.
And here now, caller.
Yeah.
For that time, you know, my viewership dropped, you know. The people was watching, they're listening, but they're watching on the TV. They were studying cricket.
Everybody, if you was watching, you were listening at that time. Congratulations to all the team, the participants, especially the foreigners. And I know when they get swab here right now, I hope that all will be perfect negative. And the success will show that these things can happen still, even though it has COVID. Thank you very much, Ms. Sharon Felix.
Thank you very much. All right. So people are getting ready to go just now. My son virtual thing starts at 9 when he's supposed to log on. He tell me, I'm not a baby, you know, mommy. I could log on myself.
I have to, my own is for 5:30
Well,
this evening.
there's the introduction or something. But they had a little test run and today's just an introduction and but you know, if the parents listen now, if the teachers doing that stuff from home, why they can't do it a little later in the afternoon?
Well, that is what the teacher and do with us here. They tell us 5:30 this evening.
I find they could give us all even 3-4 o'clock would be, you know, at least Mommy Sauce.
Good morning to you. Good morning to Bruce. Oh God. Lord. Well, it's only big trucks we have in front here now, you know.
Well,
big truck, big walk.
You're getting your thing clean. You're getting it clean and a big walk going on. I see this morning when I passed in.
Yeah. This morning you see it?
I saw it a couple of mornings, but this morning I really pay attention as we
Yes, the highway to the highway.
Marvel.
Soon come. So they're just doing the bypass now to shift the cars them on that side. I pray God it's a place a flood because I tell you, every man will have to take up and run like that. So I hope it didn't flood within the time. Anyway, morning to all of Trinidad and Tobago. Tanti Marva, good morning to you. Long time I shout you out. You and Tanti Naomi, blessed morning to you all and everybody else. Everybody, good morning. I want to say Tobago, good morning to everybody in Tobago. I want to say congratulations to my TKR. Oh Lord, I love all they too bad. And as Pollard say, it's all your attitude towards the game that make all your wins, streak of winnings we had. The attitude, we have to take him. Andrew Russell, I want to tell you, you have to put a different attitude towards game. You and Raffit, only too ignorant for Talawas. Only too ignorant. Only mustn't get on in that kind of, like when they can't get a wicket or they think the bowling, Raffit bowling, why this one? Take all your time. All you have to develop a different attitude. And that is what kill all over TKR. You see what Pollard said. The attitude towards the game. You don't get ignorant, you can't get a wicket, you play a game. Don't do stupid. That is what we have all this thing. A team like Talaba, always have got team Zooks beaten all year. Imagine that. Anyway, and to my boyfriend and Zooks, Cornwall, oh my God, I love that fat man too bad. So Cornwall to you, hard lucky and Zooks play yesterday, but I tell you, he just hit some ball so hard. I could imagine if he get me in the arms or he go squeeze me. He's so big and humptious, oh my Lord. So Cornwall, darling, anybody hear this message, you know you have a fan here in Trinidad. I love you too bad. And to everybody, all the makeshift people in the Oval and in thing, let me say to all you, oh God, all you smile. I ain't see one day all they ain't stop smile. All you smile right through the game till it's finished. And let me send out a birthday greetings to my sister who is celebrating her birthday today, 9/11. Miss Lestra Angela Jerome Jocelyn.
Oh God, Lestra is one too, Lord Father.
Yes.
Kevin,
I'm sorry I didn't get here earlier on, but my mornings now just be very busy.
well,
It has been very busy.
Kevin on is in the next 7 days.
Yes, well, Kevin, we go deal with that when that time comes. I think I'll take it for dinner this year. Yes, I'll take it for dinner. There is money to be made here and money is making. They and everybody. So it's a wonderful experience. So Kevin, I'll take you for dinner. We're not carrying Tanisha or nobody else. Right? So we will see about that. So to my sister, happy birthday. I know she locked on. She don't miss the program. Happy birthday to you. I say, Lord, I hope I finish to get you in time to get to give you this birthday greetings. So to you, darling, have a happy birthday. She'll be down here now while she get on bad yesterday with the cricket. Anne-Marie, shout out to you. She get on bad, we wine, we carry on, we get kind of shaky when it was 10 over for 50 runs there, but the Jesus Christ, I tell you, TKR, Dr. Rowley, all hats off to you. And I just never forget Mr. Manning for the CPL. I tell you, bless his soul, Lord bless his soul. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful day. I could do it the next 2 months at TKR CPL. Oh God, I could do it the next 2 months because there are nowhere to go. But I tell you, we buy drinks and we drink. Yesterday we drink 2 days before the semi-finals. We drink Muscat. Tell you, good luck to everybody. Everybody have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. And that's also it is. We went, we rejoicing, still we carrying on, we having fun. Oh God, champagne are gone.
All right, my darling. And this is for Lestra.
Get something and wave, boom bam, get something and wave, boom bam, boom bam, get something and wave, everybody, get something and wave. This carnival is bacchanal. Tell them no copy, for damn you well, ringing a bell. No copy, no.
Hello.
And Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne.
Good morning.
And to all my Titans warriors, my sisters, all, even the one in New York watching Street 919. Darling, I love you. Yes. And here, Sharon, I just want to send birthday greetings to my cousin. His father and my father were twins. So let me say happy birthday to Michael Remy, all the way down in the south. Happy birthday, darling. God bless you and keep the love going in the family. Only have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Happy birthday to Faith Farrow as well.
Faith Farrow. Mr. Archer.
Morning. Our brother, me name Ryan. Jumbie, put take me name on.
Jumbie again?
What ballot me name on that?
All you don't be the Jumbie. All you be the hell out of the Jumbie.
Let me tell you good morning first before we talk.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Mrs. Felix. How are you this morning?
I am great, Mr. Archer.
You say good morning.
Hey, Mr. Archer, morning.
How daddy going, boy? How daddy going?
The boy doing good, he doing good.
Mr. and Mrs. Rowley, good morning. I like to let us tell about your sheep farm, brother.
Sheep farm?
You the only prime minister have a farm. Ever have a farm. So you the boss. You're showing example. Mr. and Mrs. Jagis, good morning. My good friend Penny, good morning. Mr. and Mrs. Penny, good morning. My political leader, Tobago, good morning. The two representatives for Tobago East and Tobago West, good morning. Sharon?
Yes, sir.
Sorry for talk, but no time.
Yeah, because we're running out of time. We're getting ready to go.
Well, let me tell you something. There are talk about people who are bad treated, the children and so on. So when I come out, I had stepmother and stepfather. Nobody never knew what my real father was, and nobody never knew. A lot of people didn't know who my real mother was. People used to take my stepmother for my mother. People used to take my stepfather for my father. A lot of people. So I can understand how we have some people, stepmother or stepfather, and little people. So let me tell you something. Mommy Sauce will tell you the experience. I wouldn't call the individual name, but Mommy Sauce will tell you. There's a star in Trinidad and Tobago. A star.
I know.
Like the parents, that his daddy didn't want us for. Sharon, I took that.
You took that star and you shine it up.
From 9 months to 9 years. And beyond. When that star will start shining brightly.
The father will come now, you know.
Daddy coming.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy coming. So I understand how some people...
Mr. Archer, you have to leave it there. We have to go.
All right. So Sharon,
we're going to talk a little bit more.
Sunday morning.
Please, God. All right. So, guys, the word for today is remembrance. In unity, I remember. Though we all lead individual lives and have different priorities, certain dates on the calendar represent anniversaries of lost or celebration that we are marked communally. On such days, I can feel drawn to others or find myself performing kind acts that may bring a smile to someone's face instead of pushing these feelings aside. I lead into them, appreciating and embracing the experience of unity they bring, connecting me with the rest of humanity. I pause to remember the reason for celebration or lessons learned in loss. As I honor the legacy of all those, I join in the consciousness of oneness with all people. I in them and you in me, that they may become completely one, so that the world may know that you have sent me and have loved them even as you have loved me. John 17:23. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where we leave it for today. I want to thank all of you, each and every single one of you. Between Facebook and YouTube, there's 700 plus of you. I want to thank all of you this morning. Talk to you on Sunday, please, God. We're gone, Bruce Wayne, myself, we're gone. Have a great weekend.
Ciao.
Ciao.